Um, but yes, so Arana, you see up ahead lots of not like island stones, but like just a lot of jagged rocks coming out of the ocean.
Hmm.
Um, and it leads
Hmm.
to a pass through them. And it seems like if you were to go around this, it would definitely take many days' time because it seems to go out quite wide to both sides. Um, and because Isabel is still yet to manage a survival check above 12, she doesn't know what it means on the map.
Wouldn't
Yep.
you get advantage when she's getting help?
No, she's not getting help, not from the captain.
Not from any
Wait,
of us.
why did I have advantage before then?
When did I tell you to roll with advantage?
The first one I did today. Because I had disadvantage, so it was a straight roll.
Oh, yeah. No, wait, I didn't tell you to
No,
roll at
I
advantage.
don't remember you ever rolling at advantage.
I didn't roll
Uh,
at advantage because
Either way, it doesn't really matter uh, because you still probably wouldn't be able to. You don't know how to read maps. Why would you know how to read maps?
why wouldn't she know how to read maps?
Why would she know how to read sea maps?
Oh, C maps are different.
Sure.
Yeah, like I don't know if that's in your repertoire of skills. It just seems kind
This
of
isn't a little
uh,
tourism guide.
either way. We'll say that you do have advantage then, and you got a 20, and you can tell that we're coming up on the pass, and the navigation for this says just go through it.
Just go through it. Okay.
Believe that it doesn't exist.
Hashtag just do it.
Yeah. So then there's nothing to do really anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
It's not like the captain doesn't know it's there. He can see them.
There are two poles in his way. Um,
Well, okay. Well, let him know.
uh, he nods and he goes, "Yar, this beware. We need you to get up on the deck because there might be a fight."
You don't think I can shoot them from here?
No, I don't know what you can do, but I would rather you die before me. So please get off of the captain's deck.
We're already dead.
Oh my, oh
Yeah, you're already dead.
And do I need to shoot you myself?
I was just moving the character model. Fuck off.
uh,
Also, yar.
okay.
Yar.
And he does tell you to get down from the crow's nest, and the other guy does as well. He readies a cutlass. Let me see if I have just a vanilla kind of dude. Yeah, we'll use this guy.
Just
Oh,
use
I
the
must
commissar.
now
It's not like he's gonna help anyway.
disembark the crow's nest, and let's just say I was standing there.
Sure.
Where is appropriate for me to have, Zui
Sweet.
down there. It's like, I don't know.
It has a ladder from here.
Oh, okay. I don't just zip down a rope. Okay.
I mean, you could. Do you want to?
No.
Okay, because I was gonna say make me an acrobatics check, and I know that you don't have a good acrobatics check.
That's why there was a
That's-
dejected no.
Okay, so yes, you get into the crevasse, and he takes it pretty slow because it's obviously a bit dangerous here.
Oh shit, my trees are
And
turning.
I'll take perception checks from the party.
Oh, I'm proficient in perception. What the fuck? That didn't help me.
Doesn't mean much.
Mean
Uh,
my rules.
It's you.
Technically, it's you.
20. Congrats, Gun. You're the only one that notices the fleshy objects that are hanging down from the top rocky spikes that seem to be plopping down onto the deck as we speak.
Yes, my nightmare.
Uh oh.
Captain, is this normal?
Aye, it be a fight.
I
I mean the flesh blobs of growth.
Aye,
Yes.
it be a fight.
God damn it! They're gonna make the deck all dirty again.
Again, I don't recall having a good clean. Um, so let's get an initiative track up here. Let me remove everything from it.
One's right behind me. Got it. Yar, I'll be there in like a minute.
See you never.
I like how I pull up an entire pirate lingo and all I've been using is yar.
It's fine. That's all you need.
That's all I
Why
need.
would
I'm just,
Nami know?
why would Nami know above sea lingo when she was under the sea?
You know what? I'm gonna split these guys up, and I'll use this for some of them instead.
I'm gonna look at joke intelligence. No, she only knows yar.
Cool. That way we can have two tracks instead of one, because
Nobody's faster than them.
is
Just
this?
stay with us.
Oh my god! Is this actually what you guys rolled?
No, I mean I totally didn't roll that. Let me roll again.
Yikes!
So why didn't you just leave him as one?
Oh fuck!
She just left it on one. It doesn't matter.
Okay, cool. So they drop onto the deck. Oh wait, we need to give the captain a turn. He rolled lower.
Yar.
I mean, Arana actually rolled decent. She just doesn't have a plus.
Yeah.
14 is a flat roll. It's pretty good.
I rolled a 3. I'm
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. TPK inbound. Okay, so these fleshy blobs kind of manifest up into mouths and eyes, and they don't look pleasant. They look kind of
Unpleasant.
consider the opposite of that.
Unpleasant.
Unpleasant.
Disgusting.
Okay, so it's going to use
Rude.
its flurry of teeth attack
Flurry
on
of
Arana. I'm not kidding. So 18 hit,
Yes.
19 hits probably too, right? 17?
Yes.
I literally rolled 3 in a row that were all one off of another. So all 3 hit. So they're not a ton of damage. So 7. So that's 12 plus 14. So 22 points of piercing damage as it bites you 3 times. And then I need you to make a strength saving throw.
TPK inbound.
taking down.
New token, new health bar.
Troy, please save us.
Joey, stop carrying barrels.
He's too intent on those barrels.
Carry me instead.
Kind of worried he's, taking them a bit too seriously.
So 12 is not. Are you -1?
Yikes.
So you are engulfed by this fleshy mass.
Oh no. I'm just gonna add fight flesh mass in my notes.
Let me out. Let me out. This is
This is not a dance.
And then we'll put 3 attacks into Noah. It's a 20.
18 is my
that's a
AC.
12, and that's a 16. So only one hits you.
Yep.
And it'll be for 8 points of piercing damage.
So, yeah, go for it.
And then
No.
we'll go to their next turn. And then this one's going to attack Nami. So 16.
Shield.
Shield. Okay, so what's your AC with shield?
18.
18? Okay, so 16, 13, 15. Cool. So none of those hit.
Nice. Worth.
And then
All
This
of those
one-
would have hit if I didn't use shield, so.
this
Nice,
one comes
very
over
worth.
as well and
20,
attacks
13.
Noah. So 20 hits, 15 doesn't, right? So
Noah.
7 damage.
That is correct.
7 points of piercing damage. And then this one's going to make its way over here. Cool. So it is going to be the captain's turn. He's going to go, ha ha!
Hello, Simon.
That must be unfortunate. And then he's going to
Not do
cast a
anything.
spell, and it's a similar spell to something you might have seen before, though it's got his own flavor to it. And essentially, a spectral cannon with 4 barrels appears over his left shoulder. And then he points at the closest one, and it just fires this like incredibly fast-paced projectile made of like water. Let's see if it hits.
Hey, it's the spears.
Nope, not quite.
It's Hydroblast.
It's
Variation.
Indigo uses hydro pump. It's not very effective.
So it does miss. It misses this one here. And then he will go, ha ha! I'm a bit rusty. So Ron, it's your turn.
See that?
You're effectively grappled.
Nom 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 nom.
You can attempt to break out, or you can attempt to attack it with a melee weapon, but it is a bit too difficult to cast spells.
I mean, you're holding your breath too, right?
Oh, also you take. Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah. Con save, right, con save.
Okay, so that does save. So you only take half of 9 poison damage.
Rounded down or up?
Rounded down.
4.
Can I? I mean, is there really a difference between a trying to break a grapple and shoving it?
Yes, because there's no way you could shove it because you are inside of it.
Right. Okay.
Push them.
Yeah, I'll try and break the
Try and break the
grapple.
Sure. So an athletics check or an acrobatics check.
I'll do an acrobatics because it's a 0 instead of a -1.
Yikes.
Those physical stats not doing so hot.
Ooh.
Got it, champion.
Arana doesn't even lift.
So you're still stuck in it. That's your action. Do you have a bonus action you can use for anything?
Cry.
Most of them are spells.
Fair enough. You can cast spells so long as it's only like a material component, or it's only. I'll say you could do a somatic component, but you definitely can't do a verbal.
I always say that you can do one, but it uses all your air.
Yeah.
And then you
Die.
Yeah, you can suffocate.
You could do one verbal, and it will use all your air like that.
I'd rather not drown in the goop.
It is
Lost in
very
the sauce.
plenty.
That's not a. That's a standard action, right? To
what?
To activate my Ben 10 watch.
Yes, it's a standard action.
Okay, well, can't do that. Is it a bonus to? Okay, yeah, it can be summoned and dismissed as a bonus action. Okay, I'm gonna. Since he can cast the spells that I can't right now.
Pebbles. Use him as a cannonball.
I'll just have him throw rocks at it.
Cool.
He used a cannonball.
Can't do it this turn because
yeah, I know.
to break free. But yeah, I'll probably let that happen. Heart?
Hey, I'm gonna use that class thing I haven't used.
Oh, cool. Which
It
one?
works. Leaping strike.
Sure. So you're gonna jump to the one to your left.
Well, because he's adjacent, isn't he?
Yeah,
So, but that one definitely isn't.
that's right. You could jump over to that one.
You're like, ha!
Yeah.
And
Yep.
then I get
Ah.
advantage and don't provoke attacks of opportunity, so they don't get no swing. I
Oh,
get
yeah.
that. And I'll swing with the Sword of the Smooth Boy.
Sure. Smooth brain, obviously. 18 hits.
And I get sneak attack because I have advantage on the attack.
Yep. Sneak attack is the same damage type as the weapon, right?
I guess.
Okay.
Let's see,
Legally,
let
I
me
believe
read it.
so.
An extra
Legally, I
one.
believe so.
Yeah, it just says extra 1d6 damage. So yeah, it would have to be the same. So it'll be slashing.
Because you
Yep.
just stab it extra hard.
So 22 slashing damage. And it does seem to take less from slashing damage than you would expect.
Vaguely assumed. And then on my movement, I'm gonna expend. Or is that my movement actually? Yeah, it is. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, then I shall be chill.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then Val.
Oh yeah, it's my
Get me
turn
out.
now.
Get me out. Blah, 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 blah.
Let
Where is
me out.
Arana? Oh, there's
Yeah.
Arana. I'll
This is
I'll
not a dance.
I'll mark that one.
The one that she's in?
Yeah.
Sure.
Blast.
You're gonna blast it?
Yeah. Twice?
Okay.
Twice?
Sure.
Twice.
Cool.
Twice?
So 15 doesn't hit. Can you roll me a flat d20?
Oh, just to see if I hit Arana.
Mhm.
Hmm.
You don't hit Arana, you're good.
Okay, cool.
Damage on blast?
Just give me a second. I need to check this button. It didn't do the button. Oh no, it did do the button.
Yep, so 6 and 3. So
Unfortunate.
9 damage in full. That's not too bad, you know.
Well, no, it's unfortunate that it wasn't the 10.
Yeah, there wasn't like, but
Because I can
And
see
none of
it.
that seemed to be resisted. And it kind of like wiggles, upset.
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Anything else from you, though, just before we go to Nami?
Just like to go.
Captain's watching you.
It's fine.
Nami.
Haru, do you have evasion?
No, I
Not
do
yet.
not. No, I
Okay.
don't get evasion.
Oh shit, never mind.
Right?
It's
Why do
for-
you had? I had a good fireball,
No.
but now I had to hit you.
You could do it.
Do it anyways.
It's up to you. Do you want me to
No,
it?
do it. Do it.
All right, I'll do it. I'll fireball all 3 of them, including Haru.
Sure.
All 4 of them.
4 of them, yeah. Wait, 35.
DC 60 dex save. Okay. Fail, fail, fail. I want you to know none of them rolled over 10.
Nice.
And it's fire damage, right? Okay,
I
you
could-
make a save, so it's just
I take half. I'm.
You take half of 35.
I'm
Which is
gonna
like-
Can I substitute out of that?
what does substitute say?
When you get hit by an attack to reduce the damage
Not
to
an
0.
attack spell.
Okay, it's a spell. Yeah, right. Okay, that's what I thought. But I hoped I would save because otherwise I'd be
Fucking dead.
So
I'm
can you
sorry.
roll me 2d6 more damage cubed?
2d6, all right.
What are we doing for
Oh
half?
wait, sorry. Are
Half,
you?
by the way?
This is electric, right?
No, I didn't. Since
I
I didn't.
believe that you don't have a choice. Can you
If
read
you're
the
electromancer.
ability for me again?
Yeah. Let me
It's
just
also
find
2
it.
damage.
Yeah, you did roll snake eyes.
Snake eyes.
So funny.
Is half rounded down or up?
Down.
Okay, so 17.
Yeah, it's. I don't have a choice. It's all.
Yeah, okay, so it's electric. Okay, no worries. They are all bloodied though.
It doesn't matter if you rolled a red. I rolled 2 1s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they
We
are
don't talk
all
about-
bloodied now.
Hell yeah.
One more so than the other two because it's already damaged.
I already did do a swing.
I'm going to Misty Step myself out of
Sure.
up here. Can I?
Sure.
Go up here.
The captain looks at you with a bit of a sneer.
It's
But he's
Tactic. tactics. And that's my turn.
you can wait. Can you cast 4th level spells?
No, not yet.
Yeah. So you wouldn't have been able to do that because Misty Step's 1st level, right?
Second.
Right.
Second. Oh my god, it's 2nd level. Yeah, no, you definitely can't do that. You can only cast 2 spells if it's below the level at which you can cast it max. So if you wanted to do Fireball and Misty Step, you'd have to be able to cast 5th level spells.
Oh, I didn't know that. All
No
right.
worries. just put yourself back and make sure you still have Misty Step.
Rules is
'cause
written. You can only cast 2 spells in a turn if one of them is a cantrip.
Yeah, and I'm being generous. Isabel's also generous.
I got the wrong button.
I stole the rule from someone else. That's good.
So there's nothing else. Let's see. Oh, I don't have anything else as a movement, so I need to move. I'm gonna move
Have a
myself.
bonus
Yeah.
action. I just don't think that. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't have any other bonus.
It makes sense. It makes sense that you wouldn't, because this is the
I'll take the
issue.
opportunity attack.
Yeah, so it is going to make an opportunity attack, but it's not with its teeth. It actually protrudes with a stinger. Does an 18 hit?
It's the same as when shield, because it's still on, right? Is it begin?
No, shield is at
Shield?
the beginning of your next turn, right?
Beginning of your next turn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it does hit.
So it does hit. Cool. So it's going. Can you make me a Constitution save?
Wow.
Okay, so you save. You take 7 points of piercing damage, and that's it. As you feel the
Nice.
venom not take hold in your body, you feel like if you had actually been hit by the venom, it would have been a seriously bad situation.
Hashtag bad time.
5 times. Then that's my turn.
Cool. Teethy ones. So this one is got a munchie, and it's going to take itself with its
Got a chew toy.
over here towards the one that shot it. It can reach here, and it has enough reach to hit you, so that's fine.
Yikes.
And then this one is going to come over to you and try and corner you in here.
That is the one with Arana, so that's good.
You know, Cube, that's assuming I survive this round.
So 3 attacks at Val.
Oh, it has reach.
So 25 hits, right?
Yikes.
26.
Yeah.
And what about a 19?
My AC is 13.
Okay,
Yep,
so they all
that's
hit.
it. I think I'm the only person with
So-
a half decent AC here now,
I think Troy does too, but
but he's not here.
yeah. You're right, the only person here.
So 23 points of piercing damage on Val. and you need to
23?
make me and you need to make me a strength saving throw.
It can only grab one person at a time.
No, it can't. It can grab lots of people at a time.
No!
Yikes.
So it engulfs you as well, and it actually gets a size larger.
Oh, I see. Notably, Val is bloodied.
Actually, Haru was bloodied from that fireball.
That
so.
makes sense.
Told me to do
I was
it.
gonna
I
heal
did.
you.
I absolutely did. I was ready for it to down me and to just
Okay.
be a little corpse.
So 17
Just to be a little
doesn't
corpse.
hit you, right, Noah?
17 does not hit. I have
Okay,
18.
so only one
So
hit on
also,
you?
I was going to say, Mark, how do you want to play substitute in this situation? Because you
so-
are just kind of listing them all out faster than I can think about if I want to dodge one.
It's only if you are hit by an attack, right? So only one of them is hit anyway.
Yeah, but do you actually care about ordering? Like, if I get hit by the first one, do you want me to have to say it by then, or if you just spit out the numbers, are you gonna bitch if I say it at the end?
No. The way I have to use a die roller right now because my dice aren't at my house.
Yep.
So I have them all in list, so it doesn't matter when you say it, as long as if you just say hey, I wanted to jump away on the first one. It's okay though. He only
wanna
hit
die.
you once.
Yeah.
He only hit you once, but you're gonna use it, right?
Yeah.
What's the wording on it exactly?
Wait a second.
As a reaction, you may go ahead, Izzy.
Sorry, it's just I realized I have this spell that I totally forgot that I had. Fuck.
Hellish Rebuke. Did you cast it at high? What level did you cast it at?
3, because that's my only spell level.
Okay, so 22, and it's fire, right?
Yeah.
So 2d6 more.
Oh, 2d6 more. I just wanted to die before it swallows me, okay?
Okay, so 9, so 19, so 31. So 31 points of damage. It screams in pain, and it ejects both of you and runs away.
Fuck you!
Oh, yeah.
Dang, does he get small again?
Also, he's bloodied. What's up?
Does he get small again too?
Nope, he's still big.
Yikes.
Boy.
Oh, I think I get 10
gonna.
Yeah, can you read substitute for me exactly? Because I don't think you can move through
Oh,
objects.
did you make a save
That
for
is
it?
true.
Did I make a save for it? No.
It
Make a
does say,
save.
as a reaction, you may expend 3 energy when you get hit by an attack to reduce the damage to 0 and move 15 feet without provoking attacks of
Yeah,
opportunity.
so you have
So
to.
I can move there.
Yeah.
Can I move there?
It does get a save for half.
Oh, yeah. Even if it didn't save.
Okay, cool.
They rolled so badly on their saves. It doesn't matter though. It was even if I half the damage on this, it would have been 5 and 6, which is 11 plus 9, which has been 20. Because this 2d6 extra damage isn't going to do anything because of their weakness to fire. And yeah, 20 damage would have been enough to cause it to eject you and run away anyway.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you guys do get to make dex saving throws to see if you're standing up or not.
Oh,
Okay.
sure.
Otherwise, you're prone. DC 15. Yikes.
Yikes.
Piranha's
Listen,
so
listen.
prone.
I took 2/3 of my health pool in one hit, and
I
then
mean-
was eaten by a blob.
I mean, ditto.
You're so prone, you're below deck.
Ditto.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just fall below deck. You click through deck.
There.
Yikes.
I put the flag upside down to show the nation is in distress,
Uh,
and that nation is me.
Distress.
I'm not gonna lie, you guys are getting fucked by what I had considered a pretty easy encounter.
You guys. Yeah.
okay. You say you got it's literally just it's fine.
I feel like if we had have actually been organized, I specifically spread myself out to just be doing work rather than making sure I was with the party or anything.
Val
feel
is
like
soft.
That
Val is
alone
soft.
would have fixed things quite a bit.
It's a
Val
good thing
is
you made the save for the fireball,
Yes. That
Yes,
is a
it
good
is.
thing.
or else you'd be.
Anyways, whose
Okay.
turn is it?
Sorry, it's these guys' next turn.
Hi, how are ya?
Hi,
How's
how
your
are
day?
you?
Yar.
I'm gonna make a check for this one to see if it can squeeze through. Oh yeah, it rolled an 18.
Yar.
So it's in a squished position here, but it doesn't care.
Oh,
Um,
it's carrion.
Me too, kid.
yeah,
Me too.
kind of like carrion. And then so
Oh
That'll
yikes!
hit.
What the shit,
hit.
Mark? How'd that happen?
it's really squished. Like it still fits there. It's squished itself.
Right.
It's flesh.
It's flesh.
Well,
So
I mean, I'm probably just gonna substitute again.
do you have 3 more energy?
I have 6 total energy, so
So the first one did hit with 2 attacks.
yeah, so I'm fucking gone, dude.
Okay.
Hell, I might even fucking.
Please don't die.
Off the side.
I feel like that's a very poor idea. So
Yeah,
I'm
just
just gonna
climb around the
go.
side.
I'm
easy.
gonna go jump off into the stairs.
Why are you
okay.
getting further away from the people that can help you?
Because if I get closer, then
Closer to the big one.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like he has a choice. He can go down there and then he can come up here.
I really want you to go down so I can bring you up with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so no damage on any of that. They kind of rattle angrily, and this one flops out to its full
Rattle
position.
Angrily.
And then the captain goes, he's like, "Oh, these by doing a number to y'all, huh?" And then he aims his cannon at the big one, and it fires. And that's gonna hit. Cool. 3 of these, please. So the shot rings out, and it literally shreds this thing into a million pieces.
Nice.
This big one is dead.
Perfect.
Yay.
And he goes, "Ha ha! And now," and he pulls out a handgun and he just shoots the one next to Nami.
Nice.
What?
It does hit.
What?
Let's see if he kills it. That is really low. He does bloody it,
Yay.
but he doesn't kill it.
It does make sense. He has a handgun. He's indeed a pirate.
Yep, it is
He
a
has
very
a cannon.
strange handgun. It fires like a bolt of water, but it is still like gun powered.
Gun
Alana,
Powered.
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I would like to
lying on the ground.
stand up.
Stand up.
My my high 5-2 heal is a bonus. Okay.
Crouch down and slap Val in the face.
I was
You and Val
gonna heal myself first to make sure I don't go down again.
fair enough.
Uh,
Haru, what's it like being assaulted by what it looks like viscera? Like you like
several times.
Yeah, you like this, right?
Feels like home.
Yeah, it's kind of kinky.
there we go. I'm back
A
up
lot
to
of
pretty
parts.
much full health in one go. Why is there? Wait, why is Pebble Storm listed as 1d8 and 2d8 on my sheet? Why?
Clown.
Why?
Because 2d8 because you have upgraded cantrips. You just haven't
Right.
the 1d8. Doesn't make
Right. Pebble Storm from
Pebbles.
at
Bubbles.
the one with all the mouths, not the one with the octopus face.
It's the only one you can hit.
Yeah.
Poggles. That'll hit.
That will be an emote soon
It's
enough.
bludgeoning damage, right? Doesn't seem to do full damage.
Yikes.
That's fine.
You just hit it with a bunch of rocks and it just gurgles menacingly.
Or not sensually. Sensually. Menacingly.
And then Haru, it's your turn to run away from these.
Just go under and then come out from the other side.
Yeah, that's probably my best bet. If that's like just take a turn, disappear from the world.
Yep, just put yourself in the water above the ship.
Yeah.
You are the water.
And then I'll chug a health potion.
Sure.
While I'm at it
Anemone
too.
spotted.
What is it again? 2d4 or something?
2d4 plus
2.
2. Yeah.
It's really convenient because it's 2d4 plus 2, and then 4d4 plus 4, 8d4
Yeah.
plus 8, and then I think it's like 10d4 plus 20 or something like that.
Yay.
There we go.
I just remember the last one being weird.
I'm almost not bloodied.
It is now the elves' turn.
Oh.
Also dash, so I'd actually be most of the way.
Yeah.
Do I have line of sight on a... Well, no, Haru's not, he's fine. He's almost not bloodied.
Yeah, Haru's also under the deck.
Oh, I can't see him anyways.
So not line of sight.
So not line of sight. I'll blast the
Right.
I'll curse. I'll just blast it. I'll just blast it.
Sure. 2 blasts.
Is it resistant to necrotic damage?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Come on, hit it.
Yeah, two
Necrotic.
blasts.
I was debating giving it weakness to necrotic damage because it's literally just a bunch of flesh.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so it
None
would
of
make
this.
more sense to be weak against fire.
Oh, maybe I should just shoot it with a... No, it's fine.
It's gonna die anyway.
Oh.
Those both hit. One of them's a crit.
Nice.
It is dead anyway.
So 6 plus 1.
Nice.
7 damage.
Oh, that's less than last time.
That did less damage.
Yikes.
The resisted fucking Pebble Storm.
Yeah.
Rip
Oh,
Eldritch
yikes.
Blast being damage.
Bless.
Oh.
Oh,
And it just kind of like looks at you like, really? That's all you got?
the fuck is...
Star.
and I'll move over here.
Sure.
Sure.
I'll go overboard a bit.
Man, I can't believe
Really?
I'm gonna.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
I stick to the side.
Oh fuck! You have
Spider climb.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
Yeah.
I forgot. Good.
Yeah. Oh boy, I can't believe I can do this again.
Fireball.
That's a lot less.
Yeah, it's a lot less, but it's still everybody.
Yep. Let's see if they make.
There's
their
no Haru
save.
in there now, though.
Yeah.
It's better.
Fail. Succeed. Fail. Okay, so the middle one is the only one that didn't. So this one dies. This one is hanging on by a
What
single
about
thread.
bonus? Or is it only the? No, they're all the same thing.
Hmm?
For extra damage? Or no, lightning. We did this. We discussed this. Shut up.
Cool. So the furthest one is hanging on by a single thread. The center one, pretty fucked up still. This one's dead.
Yay. I have no. I guess I'll move over the body. Excuse me, coming through. Okay.
Excuse
And
me,
I'll move
small of
I'm gonna
flesh.
make you make an acrobatics check to not fucking slip on the giant flesh.
for acrobatics.
Yeah.
All right.
While going
You're
downstairs.
good. You're good.
Yay.
You're good.
I don't
It is
need to go
very
down. I just
stupid.
wanted to go down. So what
Okay.
about this guy? Why is this guy here?
So he's one of the he was the guy in the crow's nest. The reason he hasn't acted is because he can only act when the captain uses him. Because again, he's an animated corpse. And he just hasn't felt the need to do it. He's focusing on his actual magic. So these are all dead, but these ones can go. Do these follow you?
They probably can't reach me.
This one is stupid enough to try and follow you.
Two.
This one realizes that that's probably a lost cause. He's going to go over here and he's going to try and attack the plebbles. What's his AC? I'll tell you, most of them hit. I just need to know about the 15. Because most of them were like 28 and
Yeah,
20.
the 15 is the AC.
15. Okay, cool. So he hits all three. So 5, 11, 5. So 16 plus 12. So
Pebbles gets turned into mush.
28, yeah. He tries to eat it, but it just disappears and he goes, "Ah! Ah!" It's very upset.
Doesn't it
It's
just make
so
slurping
stupid.
noises? Meat.
Angry. What's the thing that like Americans have in their sinks because they're too lazy to like put in
Garbage disposal.
Yeah, they're too lazy to fucking scoop stuff out of their sink, so they just have a giant set of knives in their plumbing
Yeah.
because they're.
The captain's going to start loading his gun, and then he'll use his bonus action to fire one of his cannons. That hits. 3 of these, please. That's not a lot. It's still standing. Takes another cannon shot, dealing some hefty damage. And then go ahead.
Would you say he is outside, like within 15 feet of me?
You moved. You were basically on the stairs.
60
and
feet.
You moved 60 feet, and he's got a 45-foot movement.
That is
And
literally. Or yeah, no, he was already.
He's probably right on top of you, actually. He's not
Okay.
into attack though, because he used a dash.
Right.
That makes sense.
Hmm.
What would the pro tag of I believe do?
He believes.
He would believe.
He would reveal a secret technique that he has been training for months off screen.
Ah. You know,
That's
it's after
basically
the
what I did with
defense.
Leaping Strike, but I can't use that because he's adjacent now.
I am.
I mean, I could also just take bonus action, disengage,
And then just
and then run up
fucking
the stairs.
It's not your turn.
Oh, Orana's turn. Yikes.
Yeah, the other purple and the other pale purple token.
Tommy's not going.
Now.
No, the other pale purple is on the turn order. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm nowhere close enough to be able to cast green flame, or not green flame, just flame blade. That's out of the question.
Isn't Flame Blade just a conjuration and doesn't include the attack with it? Okay.
But it's also probably, I think it's math-wise, it's a bigger number to attack with,
Mhm.
because it's a level 2 spell. No.
Aren't all your spells level 3?
I
Like
think
you only have level 3 spell slots, right?
Yeah, but I have a certain number of the different.
Oh yeah. Gotcha.
They're all cast at maximum warlockitude, but I only know several 1s, 2s, and 3s. Mainly 2s. Does the object the creature's standing on have to be made of dirt for erupting earth to work, or does it just
What does erupting
happen?
say?
A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube.
I mean, he could summon pebbles out of nowhere. He's just like summoning that a little more aggressively.
I'm trying to think of it.
Could I blow up pebbles with erupting earth?
Pebbles is the erupted earth.
What spell type is it? Is it conjuration or is it transmutation? Transmutation. Okay, so it's gonna work, but
You're gonna fuck up the boat.
yeah, you're gonna have to take the repercussions of fucking up the boat if you want to use it.
We can survive
No,
a fireball.
because again, the spell only does bludgeoning damage. Damn it!
I know how you feel.
I do, and I did specifically make it resistance to bludgeoning and slashing damage from magical sources.
I guess really all I can do. I mean, it's not like I can yell at it to make it feel bad.
Sure, you could try and demoralize it.
Vicious
Okay,
mockery.
I'll vicious mockery the weird octopus blob face thing.
Sure.
You
You have to insult it though.
I just did. It's a weird octopus blob face thing.
Yeah, but is
Do you
that really
have push
mockery? You're
spells,
just
push
saying what it
spells?
is.
Just straight
And it
facts.
smells like shit.
Oh, okay, that's mean. So what's
Starts
your
crying.
what's your DC? Actually, don't worry, it rolled a 5.
17.
Pushing
So
people 20.
2d4
Yeah.
psychic damage.
2? Okay.
Yeah, because it's a cantrip, so it should level.
No, I have a.
Or wait, does Vicious Mockery not level?
I don't think it scales because it grants disadvantage.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not, because this is vicious mockery ripped straight out of the compendium. So
Yeah.
Holy crap! Yeah, so it's just oh no. This spell's damage increases by 1d4 when you reach 5th, 11th.
Okay.
Level. So yeah,
then I will.
it's 2d4.
Okay.
Dude, Vicious Mockery would be absolutely worthless if it didn't go up. 6 psychic damage.
It's pretty good.
You hit it with the psychic damage and it goes.
There's
I'm
already
dead.
tears.
Brain.
It's
Cry.
pretty upset.
Yeah, well, it has just the main thing is the damage reduction by using it.
Mhm.
Hopefully.
But only one of its attack rolls.
To be fair, it needs to hit all 3 to engulf. So
True.
Haru, it's your turn. There's a big blob here. It is very bloody, and it is a giant bloody pile of flesh, and it has a lot of teeth.
Actually, does disengage only let me move 5 feet?
No, disengage is an action is an action you take to make your movement not provoke attacks of opportunity. It doesn't even give you.
Okay, it doesn't even give you anything because I was trying to think of for you. But anyways, it's a bonus action for me because cunning action.
Yep.
So I'll disengage and run away
Sure.
up
I'll
top.
say it takes 30 feet to land at the top.
Yeah, and then I'll toss alchemist fire at this one.
Sure.
Improvised weapon.
Yeah.
Thrown weapon,
Dex,
though.
though.
D20 plus just straight dex.
Yeah, because I don't think you're not proficient in throwing stuff. You sent me this.
I mean,
gun,
kunai.
and I've literally seen it.
Oh.
I've literally seen it, but I love it. Leave it there. It's one of my favorite fucking clips ever.
But
good
kunai are
copy
nothing
caster.
like throwing a ball.
Yeah,
of
kunai aren't like
things.
throwing a
Kunai are a
glass
special
sword.
proficiency, I think,
If
anyways.
you can dodge a knife, you can dodge a
bottle.
Christmas ornament.
I'm gonna say that that's close enough to hit it, and I'm gonna get it to make a save. Is there a save listed on it?
No, it's just DC 10 dexterity to
Okay.
extinguish the flames.
To extinguish the flames. Okay, so I'm gonna make the save because I would assume alchemist fire kind of pops a little bit. Also, are you sure you want to throw alchemist fire on
On
a
a
boat?
boat.
I
I
would
mean,
be
he did a
surprised if it was
fireball.
I would
How
be
is
surprised.
this
Fireball
any worse?
doesn't light things on fire.
Also, it wasn't
Also,
fire.
Mark, I would argue, like, I would be surprised if any wood on the top deck of the ship is dry enough to catch fire.
I'm gonna make a roll. Fuck you, gun.
Granted, it is caustic chemicals catching fire, so you know it could,
Yeah.
you know.
Because that luck roll was not in your favor, guys. Yeah, so you throw this alchemist fire. Let's see if it makes it save. It probably doesn't. Oh, it does. It rolled a 15 with its -2. It still passes. But how much damage is it?
1d4, dude.
Okay, half of 1d4, I guess.
Roll it.
1d4 plus 2d6.
Yeah, because you do get the fire. So half of 1 is 1. So it's 9. Cool. This thing dies. Lights on fire and it kind of squeals as it burns. And I did roll bad, so I hate to break it to you, but the deck's also on fire, and the captain like looks at you, like really not enjoying the fact that his deck is on fire.
Bonus action: throw the mop pail at him.
The mop bucket.
Val.
So I have a decanter of endless water.
Yep.
What's the thing? The thing. I wasn't expecting to have to use it.
Oh no, what a shame. You have to use the endless thing.
No, I just like it takes my whole turn, man.
What
Well,
else
yeah,
are you gonna do?
You can't do anything else, Isabel.
Oh, I thought I could see that guy. I guess
No,
I
he's
can't.
No.
under the deck.
He's below deck.
Okay,
Below
just let me read. You can use an action to remove the stopper and speak one of 3 command words. Geyser. Produces 30 gallons of water that gushes forth in a geyser 30 feet long and 1 foot wide. As a bonus action, while holding the decanter, you can aim the geyser at a creature you can see within 30 feet of you. It
Well, you
also
guys could have used that to just clean the deck.
the
No,
target
because
must
it's magic.
The target must succeed on a DC 13 strength save or take 1d4 bludgeoning damage, blah, 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 blah. You can target an object that isn't being worn or carried, weighs no more than 200 pounds. The object is knocked over, pushed 50. Yeah, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
So you go up on
Right.
deck and you use the decanter. I want you to make me a. Let's say if you're
I can't
aiming
go
this-
above the thing, so I can't see where I am. But
It's okay.
Oh,
I can
above
lead
the
it.
squishy boy. Pile of flesh.
Let's get you to make. I'm trying to think of your firefighting here. So
Come on, 1d4 damage can't be that much fire.
it popped. It's alchemist fire, and it's the other thing is I don't know if water would put out a chemical fire.
no, but I can push it off the boat.
That's true.
That
Yeah,
much water would absolutely also put out a chemical fire.
you no.
There's no air.
Come on,
This,
Noah.
Mark, it's also not an AoE attack. It has to be a fire that's
so
5
weird.
feet big.
That's so weird. Yeah, fair enough. It's so weird. I don't get alchemist fire. I really don't like it.
It's
really don't like
garbage. I
it.
just like it to have things to throw at the
Yeah, I think
fire.
decanter's fine then.
Okay,
if it's
I'd like
so
to
weird.
push the corpse off the boat.
Do I make the corpse make a strength?
No, it's an object now. So long as it doesn't weigh more than 200 pounds, it's pushed.
Okay, bad news for you. It's way more than 200 pounds.
Fuck.
Yikes.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's well, no, it's large, but it's
Yeah.
literally like an
Water
entire-
can put out chemical fires if the thing that it's burning is removed with the presence of water.
God,
Or
how
just
no one
remove
has to clear
all oxygen. This isn't a lithium battery fire. It's like alcohol.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Well, I was just thinking because like a grease fire, it doesn't matter how much water you put on it, it'll never go out.
well, it's because
This is
it
true.
burns the grease, not the oxygen. Anyways, I put out the fire. That's my turn.
Say the corpse kind of like just rolls over.
Nice.
Nami, your turn.
What can I do? It's under us, right?
You could hold
Yeah,
your
and
action.
You don't even really know where it is.
I'll hold an action, I guess, to Why might as well? Why can't I scroll down? I'll list
I don't know.
the bug. Uh, I'll hold an action to I guess chromatic orb if I see it. What's the range of this? 90 feet. Move here. That's it. That's my turn. Hold an action.
Cool. What is your held action?
Chromatic orb.
If you hold a spell
Chromatic orb?
action, you still cast
Okay,
the spell even
yeah,
if you
do
don't.
cast the spell even if you don't use it. So you have to remove the spell slot if you're doing that.
It's a one. It's a.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
Okay, its turn. It roars out from up the stairs. And I'm guessing the chromatic orb's going to be fired at it. 17 hits. It dies. It has 1 health.
I want to see it. What rolls? 9. Okay.
Nice. Just so you know, Noah, it literally had 1 HP.
Nice.
You could have fought
Okay.
it up the deck.
I could have just stabbed it.
The captain smiles and he goes, "Ah, ha, ha, that'd be some good fighting, mateys. Now clean the deck."
Ah,
Not my job.
yar.
I'll blast
Okay.
some friendlies.
I don't have the strength to move these corpses.
I
Secretly
also.
use. Can I secretly use prestidigitation to clean the?
I mean, you can use prestidigitation, but there's still 4 massive bloated corpses of
Corpses.
flesh on the deck.
Can I just keep using geyser to push it?
Yeah, absolutely. You can use it as many times as you want in the day, right?
It's endless, yes.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'll jump in and help
Yeah, cool. Because you.
with my own
Yeah.
Toss
with my
So
own decanter.
who? Everyone's damaged, right? Except for
We
Nami.
just we just
Nami?
pressure wash.
And well, I lost 7 HP, so
Okay, no big deal.
I'm very hurt.
I'm going down the initiative order. Arana gets 14 HP.
Okay, I am topped up, and I'll cover whoever you can't heal because I still
Okay.
have
I mean, this is free, so.
5. I still have 5 high fives of
Ooh,
D10
that's really
plus.
good.
Ciao, ma'am.
18.
All right.
That's
I will be right back. I'm very sorry.
yeah. Haru gets
I'm
18.
still not full, but I'm pretty well off.
Yeah. I'll get 13. Oh, I'm like basically full. Fucking Jesus Christ. And
Yeah,
then
I'm
Nami
down
can
to
have.
7.
Captain watches you shooting people with Eldritch Blast Heal, and he goes, "Oi, how you doing that, lassie?"
It's fine. Don't question. Just gonna stand here.
Haru, I
It's
guess we
hard-
gotta
it-
go to
I
work.
don't have an explanation for it.
Yeah, right.
Anyone want to help us with all the blood and guts?
I mean, we push the corpses off with geysers, so I'd have to
The blood
assume.
and everything.
I'd have to assume it
We
pushed
gotta
most
work
of the
out
blood
these
off.
stains, though.
Ah. There's no such thing as soap.
Prestidigitation is
I'm
my.
really shocked, by the way, that none of them rolled critical hits.
They did roll a lot of attacks.
I rolled a critical
how
hit
many
and it was
attacks?
6 damage.
Yeah, but like if they roll a critical hit, they had an effect. So I was waiting for it, but
I
Feels
don't-
bad.
I don't need to transfer life. Everyone's fine.
Yay!
Everyone's fine.
Let's go onward to the island to get ourselves some booty.
the captain still hasn't stopped.
I know, but we'll continue onwards anyway.
He goes and he goes, "Ah, that'd be just a small batch of them. We got lucky."
Okay. So Vala's going to cast invisibility, and just chill for the next hour.
Take a break.
You make a sleight of hand check.
What?
He's right here. Do
Oh
you think
no.
he's not gonna notice?
Oh no, it's not that. It's for any more things coming up on deck.
Oh, okay.
It's
Sure,
fine.
Sure. Uh,
I'm gonna
Take a
clean this
break.
pillar that had the
let's
goopy
see if
corpse.
any more do show up. I don't think they will, but there's a chance.
I mean, invisibility is very conveniently the length of a short rest. So I get the spell slots back anyways.
I've returned. I'm sorry.
Okay. So yeah, you guys keep traveling through the crevasse.
Could
and-
wanted to do something, but I had to go away quickly. Did anyone roll any brain checks at the weird blob monsters?
No, no one did. Would you like to roll some?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Which would be appropriate?
What are you trying?
Nature.
What are you
Nature.
trying to discern?
What
Are
it
they?
was?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
guess
What
yeah.
they
I want
are?
to know what they are.
Nature or religion?
Okay.
Why not
Dungeoneering.
Arcana? What kind of magical creature are they?
You're not a magical creature.
Fuck.
So 20 nature uncubed.
Nature or religion?
Nature or religion. Yep.
I'll do religion
Nature
since
and
you rolled
religion.
nature.
So 19. So
Yeah.
20 is still the highest on nature. So nature's not great. Religion was more appropriate for this one. But you can tell that these creatures don't have a functional circulation system or organs at all. They seem to be kept.
Why you didn't roll religion? I have a higher religion than nature.
Well, why didn't you roll religion then?
I don't know. Anyways,
I don't know what to tell you. They're obviously creatures of some kind of magic, and not arcane, but divine. With the 15, you can tell that they are some kind of mutated, divine magic enhanced people. At one point, they were probably human, or at least
Oh
humanoid.
yeah. Sucks to doubt.
Press X to doubt. The divine magic at play here is Seb's.
Oh, I like that
God
guy.
of blood.
That
Who
makes
would've guessed?
sense. That makes sense.
I always keep forgetting which god is which.
Is Vel a divine caster?
Yes. No. Warlocks are arcane.
No, but because she is her patron is specifically actually a god.
No.
Okay.
Because you're arcane.
Also, I wouldn't exactly call him the sort of divine god.
No, but he just said Seb is divine.
Yeah, true.
To be fair, just because your god is a god, it doesn't make them divine. I would say that.
Oh, I know. I think that makes sense. I just think that it's funny.
Also, warlock, no matter their patron, are always still arcane casters because
Yes.
they actually get their magic through study, which is kind of weird.
Studying how to talk to gods and convincing them to
How
be
to beg.
how to be a sugar daughter.
Anyway, when you guys do get to the end, mist kind of rolls in from the exit of a very darker variety that you're normally used to.
I'm gonna hide.
Go ahead, make the roll.
Am I
Where are
still
you hiding,
invisible?
by the way? In the boxes?
Yeah.
You just have a cardboard box.
Okay, Shaggy.
I know.
Snake?
I'm Snake.
Where is the water barrel?
How
We put the water barrel.
how long has it been? Am I still invisible?
I would say it'd take longer than an hour to get to the end.
Rip.
Yikes.
We took a short rest then.
Yep, you're welcome to use any hit dice if you want.
I just
yeah,
want
I'll
to get my
probably
spell
use
slots
one.
back.
And what is mine? A D8, I think.
How many hours has it been?
That literally
I would say an hour and 42 minutes.
Fuck off.
puts me exactly at full.
Fucked, idiot. Anyway.
I'll roll a hit die.
Yep.
Cool.
Nice. Pretty cool.
No more energy feels bad. Rip daily.
The captain kind of squints his eye at the oncoming mist and he goes, this be new.
That's not very heartening to hear.
I'm a pirate. I see new things almost every week.
Oh,
That
fair
sounds
enough.
like a good job.
You're
Good
welcome
job satisfaction.
to join the crew. You do have to die first and be reanimated, but you're welcome to join the crew.
Okay.
So you put mirror image up?
No, I was just reading it. I'm sorry.
Okay, no worries. It's a minute, so it's more of an in combat spell than
Yeah,
it is
exactly.
a prep spell.
Invisibility is the prep one. But...
And you're back. Okay, cool. So yeah, just before you guys get to the end, you all see something shadowy drop onto the front of the deck.
Yar. There's something on the deck, on the poop deck.
I sure hope it's not on the poop deck, right beside the captain.
At least it's not on the bucket. We
Where
don't talk about the
is
bucket.
it? Just the commissar with a coat?
Would you like to make a perception check?
I would like to make a perception check to see what the fuck this thing is. Perception. Ooh.
24.
Damn, I'm
Cool.
one off.
So you kind of see it's forming a bit. It seems to be more of a mass than it is a person per se. But then piercing blue eyes look right back at you. And could you make me a wisdom saving throw?
I should stop looking at these things. I should just let everyone else do it so I don't have to.
Piercing blue eyes.
Yeah.
Which one of the characters is this one? I don't know. There are so many. Where's my character sheet? Wisdom saving throw. Oh, I'm proficient. That wasn't so
10.
good.
Okay, so it's a bit low. So you don't feel anything in particular happen. But then the mist kind of coalesces a bit around it before dissipating out to across the deck of the ship. And standing at the head of the ship is Akuma.
Fuck.
Matata?
Akuma Yanagi.
Is this okay? Is this by any chance a charm effect?
You are not under any magical effect.
Fuck. Oh no, I don't like this.
I just need to find a token for this because I don't have a token for this yet.
Oh, I could just give you his head from the thing.
Sure, if you'd like.
Give me a sec.
I'm not remembering names, so I don't remember who Akuma is.
Rust Clan leader.
Akuma Yanagi is the
Yeah.
clan
Clan.
leader.
Val's PTSD.
Oh boy. Why? How is he here? Why is he here?
How could this happen
Happen
to
to
me? I've made my mistake.
It's unshaded, but that's okay.
Got nowhere to
I
run.
mean, you made several of those mistakes, but
So Ragnar goes.
Yikes.
Anyway,
Anyway,
just sitting here waiting for the image. The image. The image.
Just give me a second. I have to open my Clip Studio files, open up the tokens thing.
and then turn on the schmoove of what's it, and then fall
Missed
to
it,
death.
pull it.
Oh fuck.
What did you do?
No, it's just really big, so I was just like, oh, maybe I won't be able to see it this way. And the answer is no, it's fine.
Yike.
Don't mind the color.
The collar?
It's
I've seen the picture. No, check Ver's work in progress pictures in NSFW.
Don't mind that. Anyways, you can continue talking while I export and send this to you.
I don't have anything to say except for we're gonna have to roll for initiative.
Oh lord, I guess we could roll for initiative while I do this.
One moment.
Damn.
I have phantom input values floating on my screen. Give me a second.
Oh, you actually made an energy token. Thanks.
Oh, because
Why
it's
did it
way
make it green.
Oh
Get
yeah, sorry.
recognition.
Because I didn't change the color. Give me a second. What color do you want this? Red?
Red, yes. for enemy.
Thanks.
Enemy.
It's because he's a
Enemy.
friendly, you know. It's because he's a
enemy.
Enemy spotted.
Terrorists win.
Purr.
Do not save. Do not save. Close that.
Cool.
And then we roll initiative, you said?
Yep.
I'm not
Oh,
even
I
at full
gotta do that
HP.
thing. Yeah, at least I have that. Oh,
You know, I think I rolled above 10 twice.
I have only rolled below 10. Or, well, for initiative, I mean.
I just meant in
Our
general.
going person is
Blue for friend.
Yeah, I got
God,
the.
guys, the dex mod on Akuma is really high.
Wait, is it actually?
I mean, it makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Roll the 1.
Yes.
Oh, it's
It could still be slower than
He's
Arana.
still
He
could.
slower than Arana.
Is he still going before us?
Does it look like Akuma to everyone?
Yes, everyone sees
Yeah.
Akuma. Literally, Akuma Yanagi is there, right in front of you. His dex.
Still faster than most of us. He's still faster than most of us.
So anyway, Akuma's here.
Insight
and,
check? Is it actually, or is it just PTSD?
When you get to your turn,
Okay, fine.
so he's going to dash, and he has a movement.
Wow,
speed of
this
6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3.
this
4,
initiative is really low, like all the way across the board.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
He
6.
rolled a 1 and he has +10.
And then, hey, rogues can use their bonus action to dash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. He is super duper Akuma Yanagi. Haru, it's your turn.
So
you guys
like,
just see this blur of a spider just roll by you in this smoky cloud.
so he's like being aggressive. Like, we are attacking this bitch.
He has
Right.
a sword and he has a sword in one arm. He has a
He's armed. His arms are armed.
he's got a Kasari Gama. He's got a
Oh, hey, I got that thing.
a katana, and he has two naginatas.
I wonder
So
who this would be if someone else
Or-
had failed the wisdom save.
ninjatas. He's got 2 ninjatas, 1 katana, 1 Kasari Gama.
Okay, well, I'll do the leaping strike, although it doesn't really. Oh, I guess I get the advantage. At
Actually,
least.
from enemy to enemy, I think.
It doesn't or I mean, actually, maybe I didn't copy it properly, but I guess it says you can nimbly leap from target to target,
Mm-hmm.
but it also doesn't specify in the actual. Instead of taking a move action, you may jump to a non-adjacent enemy within 15 feet.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't. I'll let you use it. I'll probably rewrite it some other time though.
That's fair, because it does imply it, but then it kind of ditches it. Boom, swing sword.
20. Yep, that hits.
And
Baby,
Whoa,
don't
that was pretty
hurt
good.
me.
Don't hurt me. Very cute. So I need to type his HP in here.
I need
Watch
to
this
take
just
a
be
look
Troy
at
pulling a
the
prank due to
drug
sea
notes
magics.
here.
You hit him, and he's going to use his reaction to strike you back with an open palm from his one open hand.
Ow.
So 24 hits, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to do... Wow. 13 points of bludgeoning damage. That was a super low roll, by the way.
Yeah.
And you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Boop.
Cool.
Sorry,
So
forgot to unflick that.
15 does not save. You are stunned. Save
Ow.
him.
So do I?
At the end of your turn, yeah. So go ahead.
Yeah. Con save again?
Yep. Nope.
Yikes.
Nami.
Right. I mean, is it actually a comic?
Akuma? You're welcome to make any kind of check you think is deemed necessary to determine whether or not this is actually Akuma.
Though you've never met the man.
You have never met him ever before.
That's true. Just like if it's actually what it's supposed to be, rather than the person. Religion?
I don't
know.
think it would be religion.
Let's see. What do I want to do? I'm gonna try a old person.
That's a good call. If it lands, that'll be so good.
Sure. What's the save?
Wisdom saving.
Okay, so he saves.
Damn it.
What he roll?
He rolled a 13. He has a +6.
Damn it.
Ouchies.
Yeah.
I'll try it again eventually.
Okay.
For now,
Anything else?
I want to move. Just go a bit further away from him.
Sure.
I
That's
wish
my
Val's
turn.
wisdom was higher.
Your turn, Val. Oh, one sec. Actually, I never gave this guy a turn. I'll say that he's a bit surprised here. He doesn't know what's going on in the first round. He'll move in the next round. What does he roll? Ooh, it's not bad. In fact, he's at the top of the list.
That makes good sense.
He rolled an 11.
So, will the insight check cost me anything?
Just a bonus action. Actually, no. I'll give it to you for free.
Okay, because if it was bonus action, I wouldn't do it.
19. It's going to contest with its deception.
Hey, you don't say that out loud.
It's okay. It failed.
Marked as illegal.
This is definitely not Akuma
Cool.
in the sense that it's not physically him, but you get the feeling that he might actually have all of Akuma's skills currently.
Is it because of what Val remembers, or is it that basically, yeah?
It is because of what Val remembers, yes.
But has PTSD is real.
Wisdom saving throw.
Just gonna phase step. Good thing he
Sure.
doesn't have that weird sword. Yeah. Phase step just like vertically up this way. Like here, so she's vertical in the air.
Cool. So it's going to use another reaction.
Fuck.
He has more than one because
I was
he
gonna
has
say, wait, that's
3
illegal.
sets of arms. And he's just going to do a
Damn
flip
it.
stairs. He can make a 15-foot leap.
Do
Okay.
I?
She's
do a
still
thing?
she's
Nope.
still
You do not get an attack of opportunity, no, because you're stunned.
she's in
Oh
the
yeah,
air,
I'm also stunned.
and I will, while in the air, cast fly.
Nice.
I think that's reasonable enough.
Sure.
And just like I'll just go over here.
How high in the air are you?
I'd say probably about 20, 30 feet. 30 feet. I'll put 30,
Sure.
30 here. 30 here. This
Pretty
might be a
high.
bad call. Wait, give me a second. Let me figure out a better place to be.
I'm like,
I'll go over here first of all.
Go up on the crow's nest.
Oh, yeah. How tall is the crow's nest?
You could go towards the crow's nest. It's higher up than 20 feet.
It's okay. No, but here's the thing: is if I'm right here, okay, it's 60-foot fly speed.
You were here, I think.
Okay, but 60-foot fly speed.
Yep. Yeah, you could get to the top of the crow's nest.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Is it this black hole?
Yep.
in the center, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool. That's my turn because that was bonus action movement.
Go ahead, Arana.
Uh,
I loved that floats over water.
It's a mistake.
I thought
I
about
didn't
it.
want to say anything because I thought it'd be real funny when it went wrong.
Yeah. Don't worry, now we can probably save you from the ocean.
From the ocean.
Probably.
It's
Depends
fine.
on how fast the boat's going.
Probably stop the boat.
Takes a while to stop a boat.
Better than nothing, than not stopping it.
True. But also, there's a person actively trying to murder.
uh,
Is the boat still moving? The boat's still moving.
Fuck yeah, it's still moving.
wow.
Don't worry, I'm keeping that in mind for her fly. If she's not on the ground with fly, she's moving. Because remember, the boat is still moving, isn't it?
They really took the nerf bat to enhance ability for 5th.
It's really bad. It's not bad. It's just not good.
Meh.
How does lesser restoration not cure stun? It cures paralyze but not stun.
Because stun is less of like an effect affecting you and more of a wow, I really don't feel good.
You're Stark, I don't feel so good.
Specifically, in this case, his head is very rattled from getting a super powerful blunt hit.
From literally getting fucking smacked in next week like my mom would do.
Fucking.
The save on this stun just actually isn't that hard, so I didn't think that Noah would fail so hard. But
15 is pretty decently
16.
high.
It's 16. It's like the same as a lot of your guys' spell saves.
Yeah, but for a saving throw and yeah, that's what I mean though. That's not that easy to hit
Fair enough.
unless it's
If
your
you're
primary skill.
on of 3, that's fair.
I guess the only thing I'm going to do right now is Pebble Storm because I don't want to try it. I don't want to accidentally sink this boat.
Again.
Fair enough. I don't think if you use Churning Earth here, it definitely wouldn't sink the boat, but it would fuck it up.
Yeah. And I certainly can't cast Awaken on the boat.
The boat is woke.
So what would that even do? Just have it like steer better? No, just
Let it
fucking
aim its own cannons.
Pebble Storm at him because I
Sure.
can't really do much else.
So he's going to attempt to deflect the spell on that. So he's going to add a d8 to his AC. 5. So 16 plus 5. Okay, so he hits it exactly. So he's going to take half damage from it, but you're also going to take half damage from it, Arana. So roll it, and then both of you take half damage.
You just Uno reversed that shit.
And yes, he deflects it from Pebbles to you.
Wait a minute, that's illegal.
Very
Wait,
illegal.
that is the wrong minus. I just wanted.
Just drops to 5 HP.
Sorry,
Arana
I
fucking
forgot.
dies.
I forgot I had hit minus. So I was just trying to type in 33 because I can at least do number -5 in my head.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so he's going to use some of his energy because he has a lot of it. He's going to use this much to get a ton of extra movement and just do this jump that sounds like a bolt of lightning, and he's going to land up in the crow's nest with you. And then he's going to
I saw this coming too.
he's going to make one attack against you with the katana. Ooh, he missed! He missed with a +9.
Oh shit! What did he roll?
Holy, he rolled a 2.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he gets an 11, which seems to be the ongoing joke with this game so far. Rolling an 11.
If he rolled a 4, he would have hit.
Yeah, the katana is the highest to hit out of all of his weapons.
Okay.
And then he's gonna be a bit sad.
13.
But he doesn't show it. He still looks very. He looks kind of like you would expect Akuma to look.
Smug.
And then smug. And then it's Haru's turn.
Con time.
Yep. And if you don't make it this time, you automatically.
Fuck! I don't have
I
crossbow
made it this
expert.
time.
Cool. So you're no longer stunned.
I still think it's worth it.
Tommy.
Oh boy, can I even see them? Probably not.
You can see his hair a bit because it's a lot and it's flowing.
And it's windy. I can't phase step anymore. I can only do that once per short rest.
Position I could possibly see him.
Ultra Takuma.
Ultra Instinct Akuma is
Shoot
more spooky.
through the crow's neck.
You can just hit the crow's nest with a big spell if you want, but chances are you could hit Val.
I could do lightning bolt. 5 foot.
It's true, you could lightning bolt it. I would say you'd need just make a perception check to see if you can actually lock onto where he is on the crow's nest.
You just hit his hair.
It's too difficult to really tell where he is up there just because it's so high up from you.
There's too much hair.
And yeah, you're so close to it.
The angle's all wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh boy, is right.
How tall is that crow's neck?
That's probably about 35 feet up.
I feel like if I disengage, it won't do anything.
the rope things that are like around?
Yep,
you
there
can
are
climb
some rope things. It would
Can I-
be. Yeah, you can start climbing up if you want. I'll need an acrobatics or an athletics check to climb, though.
I'll be fine. Don't worry. Acrobatics or athletics?
Yep.
No, that's 2 1s in
Oh
a row.
wow.
It's a bit tough to get your bearings on it. And just make me a dex saving throw. The DC's not very high. You're
Oh my
good.
god, I thought
Wow,
it
you
was
should have
You almost
flipped.
feel yourself slip off the
What if
side.
Akuma? Oh, wait, what if Val faints and Akuma dissolves? That'd be to someone else.
Digivolves.
um,
I don't have live prep. I
So-
don't know. Like,
the captain, because I don't know if you want to move, but go ahead and move if you want.
can I prepare a lightning bolt when I see him? And I
Yep,
just
it does still consume the spell.
I'll do it anyways.
Cool.
When I can't hit him,
Yep.
I'll do it and I'll stay where I am. Yeah.
Yeah. So it is the captain's turn. And he goes, friend of yours?
Assuming
exactly.
Ashiko was a stitch.
Normally I would cast fly, but seeing as that we are still moving, I will attempt to bring the ship to a halt. And he just cranks back on the brake, and you feel the ship starting to slow down really fast, like he's kind of pushing it beyond its limit.
Unless,
Go ahead,
The
Al.
anchor to the
Doing-
floor.
Doing untold damage to the seafloor below.
I don't think
Ruining
the anchor goes
environment.
down that far.
Coral Highlands and
What does this
Coral
dagger
Lowlands.
do?
2d8 psychic damage.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
What does this stick do? It's not my turn. Oh, it is my turn. Oh, I thought it wasn't my turn. Sorry, give me a second. I have to actually read these. I could just retributive strike and take them with me.
Snap! Oh, dear God. She's a maniac.
Maniac.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will mark him
Sure, he's marked.
and I will shoot him.
Okay. Disadvantage. 18
Nice.
hits.
Oh boy.
Nice.
That's the first
Oh,
use
the pistol. Use the pistol? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Point blank pistol shot. Roll damage.
51.
53. I marked
53
him.
Total.
You fire the shot and it's just like boom, the shot just rings out and it hits him square in the head and he like recoils back. I'm gonna get him to make a deck save to
Can
set
I-
up here.
Oh, I was just to say, like, if
Oh,
if
he
he's
rolled a natural 20. He like goes to tombstone back, but he just pulls himself forward and stares at you with a big gunshot in the center of his head.
I'd like
Oh my
to
God, no.
finally shoots the gun. I'd like to
Go down. Exactly hit him.
He is not bloodied.
fuck.
28 episodes.
Okay, so my big issue here is that I don't have a clean way down, right?
Don't you still
No,
fly?
No, but the issue is if I jump over the edge and he hits me with an attack of opportunity and I lose it because I have 0 constitution,
You're gonna take a lot of fall damage.
I think that might be okay.
You'll be
It's,
fine, I guess.
there's no stairs or anything, right? It's just like
Be a ladder.
There's a ladder, and you can also try and use the ropes.
okay. I'd like to grab a rope and just fly down.
Sure. So he's going to use his reaction not to attack you, but to goad you. He goes, "Oh, come on. You're going to run away from me? And I need you to make
Fuck.
a wisdom saving throw.
You know, she would. You know she would.
I know
She
she
would.
would.
Yeah.
It's magical, and you're good. If you had failed
Is it a
that
charm
save, you would've-
effect?
No, it's not a charm effect. It would have paralyzed you.
Fuck.
You'll just
You're
walk down.
you can go down.
Cool. She's on the deck now. Like here.
Okay. Arana, it's your turn.
The fuck am I gonna do with them all the way up there?
He'll come
Who
down.
does the prepared spell
Just
last?
hold a spell. Oh, it lasts the round.
Last round? Okay. So
Yeah.
it was...
Um, what's
She didn't have fly. Yeah.
Oh, I could.
He's not bloodied.
Flame.
And that's with like I
blade.
did 30 as well.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Flame blade.
How
I
you
guess.
flame blading when he's not even in melee. Oh, you're just gonna summon your fire blade?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have it.
It's
Fair
a
enough.
boss, guys. Yeah. Now imagine when we have to
And I
fight
don't.
him
I
for
don't
real.
have line of sight. He's not sticking his head over the lip of the crow's nest, right? I can't try and pebble storm his eyeballs.
Pebble Storm wouldn't reach. It's 30-foot range.
No, and I was casting it as a bonus. Val, do you need
I haven't taken damage yet.
No, you're still good. Okay.
I'm 4 life off topped, so I'm okay.
Okay, never mind. I'm.
I took 13, but like I have
He
a
can't
fair
move
amount of
pebbles.
health.
He can't move pebbles far enough either. Pebbles can only be moved.
Yeah.
There you go.
I wouldn't be able to. No, that would be 2 level 2 spells in one turn. That would be not kosher. Never mind. I was gonna try and flame blade and bark skin to at least give myself a little bit more AC, but
Yeah, can't do that unfortunately.
as soon as he comes in range, I want to blast him with the pebble storm. I guess. I don't know.
Sure. He's going to hop off the side here, and he's going to do a plunging attack.
Can I shoot him now?
Yep, you absolutely can. It's a dex save, right?
Yep.
So he definitely saves that.
How would he not? Unless can he maneuver midair?
He cannot maneuver midair, but he doesn't take fall damage.
Okay, but like, would he have
Why
disadvantage
is that now?
on the
I'll
fall?
fix it later.
No, he won't have disadvantage on this attack because he's an aerial fighter.
No, I was gonna say
Ding.
disadvantage to dodge the bolt. but,
Lightning
yeah.
bolt. But...
Oh no.
By the same token, Cubed has to hit him with it too.
Yeah.
So you could say it's
While he's plummeting. I'm just gonna say it's still just one save. And then are you gonna pebble storm him too?
Yeah.
God, you guys are gonna have to clean up all those rocks. Oh yeah.
Oh no, with my pressure washer in a can, I'm gonna have to clean up some pebbles. Oh no, how? Terrible.
polluting the sea.
23 hits.
With rocks?
With tiny rocks to become sand eventually.
13, cool. So
You're gonna clean all that sand like last time you vomited all over the poop deck. I'm gonna clean it.
So 28 in total that round. He hits the floor. He's now bloodied, and his katana comes down, aiming for your neck.
Yikes!
Does Val just die here?
I just died in your arms tonight.
So he rolled a 20.
Fuck. Does Val just die here?
I don't think Val dies, but it's not gonna be pretty.
No.
Well, if it does, how much? What's your max health?
39 points of slash.
Okay, no,
Okay,
she's
no.
okay. But also,
okay.
also, that's not the right button. Sorry.
I was gonna say how do
Is she still standing up?
Hellish Rebuke for 22. Holy moly.
Current
So
HP Val 0.
24?
So he just gets like a fucking excellent slice. And
I lose concentration on the
you
fly.
lose concentration on fly. You're down.
Oh, the curse is gone too.
The curse is gone. He is bloodied. He took a lot of fire damage from that.
Wait. So wait. Hellish Rebuke says the triggers you take damage from an opposing thing. The curse says when I deal damage, I gain temp HP.
No.
Okay.
You're down.
You're down.
I'm gonna guess Hellish Rebuke acts like a split second on the stack.
I always
Oh.
assume it does, just because it would be really sad like this. This situation would be sad.
It's not quite a reaction spell, right?
Yeah. Well, no, it is a reaction spell, but I'm just saying the way that I've always personally treated it, and also Mark, please, is that you can on the hit that you go down.
Yeah, you can Hellish Rebuke. That's fine.
It
But yeah,
burns
he did make the
resources.
save. He did make the save.
Okay, so half of that damage, but
And he laughs, and then you guys feel magic kind of manifesting around him. It doesn't seem good. Or you're not stunned.
Haha!
hashtag not good.
Is doing drugs a bonus action?
Yep.
Okay,
Cool.
because administering potions and stuff to yourself is for all intents and purposes for this.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
he is holding Val's corpse there as well.
She's alive. What do you
uh,
mean?
Well, I mean, yeah, she's unconscious.
Don't say
holding her
corpse.
on
Not a
the spot.
corpse.
I'm gonna snort some Hawkeye,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna go pew pew with longbow.
Sure.
I better uncheck those and put it on normal.
16 barely hits.
That's okay. So here's the thing too: is that I have listed Hawkeye makes you crit on 15 or higher. Does that mean auto hit as well?
Yep.
So there you go.
The thing is, you didn't roll a 15. You rolled a 7.
Oh yeah, right. True. I do have +9. Jeez, I
Yeah.
forget about that.
So that just
Beefy.
hit. That's 14.
That's
Holy
max
crap.
damage.
You hit him with a really juicy arrow in his shoulder.
He
and
didn't change.
He didn't change. No, he's still Akuma,
Kume.
and magic is still accruing around him and Val's body.
Oh, actually, would I get Val? I don't. No, I don't think I get sneak attack when Val's unconscious.
No, Val doesn't count.
No.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it, and that enemy is not incapacitated.
Yeah, Val's super incapacitated.
Damn it, Val! Always thinking of yourself.
She did run away.
Okay. Anything else from Haru?
No, I did my drugs. That's
Cool.
all my things.
Nami.
Boy. I'm just gonna try hold person it again.
Sure.
So if it fails, if doubt it,
So he fails the save and he's paralyzed.
Hey,
hey,
hey. Oh,
now
so
I need
good.
to start running away. Why is it?
You don't have to start running away. You just have to hold well, okay, because either he succeeds at the end of his turn or you drop concentration, but there's nothing else to hit you here.
I want to go next to Pebbles anyway. So
Um,
I want to.
Give Pebbles a hug.
the ship comes to a full stop in 6 seconds, and everyone needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Except me.
You. No. No.
You're
Oh
knocked.
god, if I hit my head and lose concentration on the stuff I
You're
just
just
hit.
knocked prone. These two are slid this way.
Alright, that's fine.
Oh, I guess
They're
that's the
both
boat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta do that thing.
You also you guys were all moved if you failed about 5 squares, right? Which does mean that Noah, you will be taking fall damage because it's a 10-foot
10
drop.
foot drop.
It's a d6.
1d10 or did he? Oh, a d6.
Yeah.
So it's just 3 points of bludgeoning
Okay.
damage as you just kind of roll off the side and take a nice
Facepalm.
crack.
Ow.
Face on the ground.
There.
And
Go
then
to 32.
that's going to be all he can do. Val, I need you to make me a
save.
death saving throw.
It is my turn.
Yikes.
You have advantage because
Natural
of Booker.
20. Natural 20.
Natural
Damn it.
20.
You succeed.
You still have advantage because of Booker. He's with us.
Oh yeah, Booker's here, so you do have advantage.
Natural 20.
There's a natural 20.
Okay, so you get up, And then I need you to make you're up, but I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck. Fuck.
So 5. You are paralyzed as well. Magic is flowing out of you into him.
Oh, that's
That is
interesting.
what you are realizing. Arana, go ahead. Don't worry, if you had failed that death save, it would have been a lot worse.
Natural 20.
Booker.
So I'm not shooting through Val. Now I feel like I just wasted a spell slot because there's no way I'm ever getting within melee range of that bastard. Move up a little bit more, and I'm just gonna keep hitting him with the bludgeoning spells.
Okay,
Or
so
not.
get him.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's his turn. He has to make the save again, and he does save this time. And he blinks. And Val, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Eh.
He gets
Man,
out
I
of
wish
the
my
hole.
Constitution was more than
Not
0.
Shit.
Aw.
15. 15's good enough for this because it's a different effect. It's not using his spell save. So you don't take any damage. Congratulations.
That's good.
I
I would have got KO'd if I took any damage.
But he is okay. Cool. Go ahead, Har.
So is
Please
Val
don't-
up again?
Yeah, Val's
Val
awake.
is conscious, but she's paralyzed.
Oh right, paralyzed.
I have a coma paralyzed still.
Akuma is not paralyzed. He made a save.
Yeah.
The save is at the end of
Um,
turn.
Yep.
Is paralyzed considered whatchamacallit?
Uh,
The word incapacitated.
yes.
No. Yes.
Paralyzed's first line is literally "you are incapacitated."
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, then I'm just gonna fucking run up to Val. Wow, I just drew that. Rip. I clicked on the wrong fucking thing. How erase?
You have to click it and hit delete.
Yeah, you have to click it, and it's really.
Oh, okay, I can't click on it. There we go. I was trying to click on it. It's a fucking line. Anyways, I'll try to.
Is she being
Shove
held
up.
up, or like she's being held up, right? Like
He's well, she was already on the floor, and the paralysis effect would have went into effect before you could get up. But he's also holding you.
okay.
I
Also,
guess.
keep in mind, Akuma's not paralyzed right now.
Yeah. Can I free Val in any way?
Well, she's
Opposed
paralyzed, so even if you try to push him off, she's still not going to be able to move. But you
She's
can
still
try
gonna
and,
be there.
yeah, you can still try and break the grapple if that's what you want. Though, if you're trying to force him away, it will be a strength-related check.
Yeah, that's kind of a oof for me, dog. Yikes.
And I
maybe
will let you know, because he doesn't wear a shirt, Akuma is pretty stacked.
fucking
I feel like it'd be really hard to tell with all the tattoos.
nah, man. That elk looks jacked. Okay, no, then there's really nothing I can do for Val, anyways.
You can still attack Akuma.
Yeah, but it's better off for me to attack with a ranged weapon because I just snorted a bunch of ranged weapon drugs.
Fair
That's
enough.
fair. Just do it. Just fucking do it.
So yeah, I'll fucking do it again.
Oh, it's not one a crit?
No, it's 14.
Yikes. It hits, though.
It does hit.
Self action, maybe?
So close.
He is getting really beat up at this point. He's, like, very low.
Yay!
And I guess I'll still then I can dash afterwards and I'll just get in his face.
Sure.
Oh, wait. If you get to the other side of him, we're flanking.
You're
You're
incapacitated.
incapacitated.
I know.
I mean, I can make it there though.
it's
but
just it's
yeah, I feel
specifically
like
if I become not incapacitated, we're flanking.
true.
That's true.
Worth.
Okay.
I'm looking at something. I'm looking to see how this will work. Does a range attack proc the thing that makes it so they can't take reactions? Because it says specifically they fail a saving, the saving throw of the attack.
Then if it specifically says that, it needs to be a saving throw.
You are able to add a little when a creature fails a saving throw against a spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hold person again.
Sure. He passes.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. Anything else? Do you want to move? Use your bonus action?
If I don't have a bonus action, I thought of Missy Step.
Fair enough.
I'll go here.
So it is his turn. He's gonna look up there and he's gonna be. Are you winning, Sonnies?
Oh.
No, not really.
Okay. And he's gonna make his way down here. And then he can dash over here. Okay, Val, it is your turn. You're paralyzed. This is at the top of your turn. You make the save.
Nice.
Constitution.
Please. Nope.
That is a fail. And on this one, the magic stops leaving you. It fully coats him. And then something that you noticed was missing. The dark smoke starts to rise from his tattoos. And he starts to laugh.
Do I take damage?
No, you don't take any damage.
Cool, good.
However, you are both hit with this shivering feeling. Can I get insight checks from Val and Haru?
He's not real. He's not
Insight.
real. He's not real.
19? 19's high enough. This is now real.
He's not
This is
real.
now really actually Akuma.
He's not real.
Hey, buddy. Could you not kill my friends? Consider it a favor from Regent to Regent. Regent to Regent.
And now that you guys are both in this black miasma, I need you both to make wisdom saving throws.
He's not
Yikes.
real.
I just rolled a 17, so I don't like my odds here.
That's pretty good.
Fuck
17
yeah.
again.
Lucky.
Yeah, there goes my chance of critting with Hawkeye again. Also, when does Hawkeye wear off?
Hawkeye wears off when I say it wears off.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That is basically what all the drugs are. It just says when they wear off. It doesn't say how that happens.
Arana, it is your turn.
It wears off when
He's
the
not
plot
real.
demands
Real.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5,
Yeah,
6.
Val still thinks he isn't real.
Why is it giving me like turbo ping click? Usually you have to press and hold for that.
Then I
I don't know. Sometimes it does this.
Okay, well, I cast the spell. I might as well use it. Does it give me the stats for the melee attack? It should.
It should be 3d8 fire damage.
Well, I'm casting it at level. Well, I clicked on it. And it's giving me a cast at level 3. So.
Okay.
We'll see what happens when I hit submit.
It's just the thing.
God damn it.
Yeah, no, but it is third level, dude. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's 3d6, sorry. It's 3d6 fire damage.
Okay, melee spell attack. So yeah, okay, so I mean for melee stuff, I mean I'm attacking at a +9 with 0 strength.
19 does hit.
+9 with 0 strength. Really good.
86.
13, nice. Good damage, good damage. So he's gonna use his reaction to do that jaw strike on you as well.
You just got smacked.
17 hit.
On.
AC.
Yes.
Cool. You're gonna take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and then make me a Constitution saving throw.
Just double check something.
I'm really curious what this would have been if Val didn't look first.
Constitution or concentration?
Constitution. You also have to make concentration if you have a concentration thing as well. Because this is forcing you to make a con save. Okay, so is that for the stun?
No, that's the Because I have Million Minded on. I have to roll.
Oh, right. That's why it's at disadvantage. Yes, that's concentration. But 15 saves your concentration. 8 does not save the stun,
I'm
which
so
I
sorry.
think breaks your concentration.
It
Yeah,
does.
by default.
That's fair.
Rip concentration.
He's gonna fully stand back up from being bent over holding Val. And he's gonna do a swirling attack and hit all three of you. Oh, actually, wait, sorry, Arana, can you make a wisdom saving throw as well when you walk into the smoke?
Right. It's disadvantage 2, but it's a +9, so I'm hopeful.
Oh, please. Hey.
You're
Nice.
good. Okay, so now he will use his spinny attack.
Yikes.
Any amount of damage downs Val.
Yeah, you're definitely down. So it's a saving throw from you guys, Dex.
I'll do it.
Is it so? It's a saving throw. Is it also an attack?
No.
Fuck.
Okay, so he spins around in a flurry of lightning, and the only one that saves is
Is it save
Yeah.
for half or save for all?
Kind of funny.
it's saved for half.
Well,
30
down.
lightning damage.
30?
3?
30.
Okay, I'm like, there we go. That's
Wow,
some
good
round
thing Val was
numbers.
up.
So Val is unconscious again. Arana is unconscious.
If it did
I am at 2 HP.
if it did 34 damage, it would have downed her. Like just killed her.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
I
say.
pretty much rolled max on it. I couldn't
Okay.
have rolled much better.
I mean much
And,
better is 4 points. So.
Then he's just going to nonchalantly walk towards Namiel.
Do I get a thing?
Hi.
Yeah,
How
go-
are you? So,
Fuck. Rolls a 2. Yikes.
how's your
Very
day?
yikes.
Yar.
He's just grinning ear
Yar.
to ear.
I mean, I guess I get to make another attack anyways. Like
Go
right
for it,
now.
Hari.
Put me in a pod.
More bow! Fuck. Guess what I'm gonna do?
You're gonna make it hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Auto hit. And I do get sneak attack this time.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Wow. So 28 points.
7.
Or 27 points of damage. Nice. That hits him, and he coughs up a bit of blood, and he's not looking so good, but he's still grinning ear to ear. Go ahead, Nami.
Yes, of course. Oh, I can just do shocking grasp.
Sure.
Please hit, for fuck's sake.
12 does not hit. I'm sorry.
Fuck. Ah.
Shocking.
What action does it need to chug somebody else a potion?
It's a bonus action to give them a potion, but you have to be within melee.
Well,
I probably could have given one of them a potion, but I didn't because I was thinking about
I'm
shooting
gonna
the
take
guy
her-
stabby
Sure.
me.
So he's going to make an attack of opportunity. He rolled a 20.
oh god damn it.
Oh god damn it
Sorry,
indeed.
So
Full health.
32 points of slashing damage.
Knock me down.
No, I have 50 HP. Nice.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of con.
I forgot.
Beefy jello. Beefy jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just
that was
absorb the
like
damage.
one of the most painful hamstrings you've ever experienced from a katana.
Wait,
And then
that was almost cut in half.
You've ever experienced.
and then you're giving Val a healing potion.
Yep, healing potion because she could heal Rana, and Rana can heal
Yeah,
because
that's
turn
fair.
order.
Sure.
That's very reasonable.
It's too bad
Uh,
I can't use Eldritch Blast heal on anyone anymore.
No, I can.
It's once per day.
It's once per short rest.
Really? Okay, fair enough.
What is the roll for?
2d4 plus 2.
7.
Not bad. Val's up with 7.
Yay.
7.
More than I have.
Oh fuck.
And then it's going to be his turn. He's going to walk over here. And he's going to
Please, ghost pirate.
sword him in the face. He misses.
Yikes.
He's got multi-attack. It's okay. That hits. And then exactly enough to put him down. he is down. This is at 0. We're out of initiative.
We're not out of initiative until people are not doing
True, we're
death
not out of
saves, but it's
initiative.
okay.
We still have someone making death saves. Val, you're up.
And now we don't. It's okay.
Sure. What do you
11 at Arana because I was gonna do Arana first.
Mhm.
And then
Heal
once
yourself.
Well,
I can high five.
no, I was gonna give that to Haru.
So 11 at Arana,
12.
12 at Haru.
Yeah.
I have
And
double
then-
digit again.
Arana, you're up.
Yep.
With 11.
11. Just gonna be passing healing slaps around as needed.
healing
Sure,
high.
you're still in initiative because he's making death saves.
Oh. Can I go over and just wait?
Kill him.
Stabilize.
1,
or
2,
kill
3,
him.
4, 5,
I
6.
thought that was supposed to be Val's job.
He's not
Eh.
real.
It's not real. He doesn't
He's
exist.
pretty
He's-
real to me, Val.
Now, normally attacking a prone target is disadvantage.
Yep.
From range.
Pebbles is short though.
Pebbles is, it's like he's prone.
No, but even if you're both prone, it's still disadvantage.
Let's dream of a good dream.
18 hits. He fails a death save.
Hell yeah.
Is he fucking real? You know, okay, so fun fact about the boy. If he is real and he loses a fight and we spare him,
That's 2 death save fails.
he can
He's
be our
failed.
secretary.
That was kinda, yeah, I'm gonna go and try to stabilize this guy. Or
Sure. I need a medicine check, and it needs to be a pretty good one because he is brutalized.
if I gave him a health potion, would he get up or would he?
He'd get up.
Get up.
Yeah, I don't
We
want
have a
that.
secretary, don't? Yeah, that's true. We do
Don't-
have a
don't
good
want that.
secretary.
Medicine 16. You stabilize him.
Oh shit.
So,
You're making death saves, so we are now out of initiative.
Oh yeah, that she doesn't have a name.
I'm working on it. I can't think of a good name for her. I don't know how to name shapeshifters.
Arana.
Shut up.
Wait, that's my name.
Wow, haven't you ever heard sharing is caring?
Okay.
Faint little.
So, I'm guessing this is important person.
Yeah, he's one of the leaders of the spider clans.
Oh, sorry, Noah. You're in his black smoke, right? Can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Fuck.
Cool. Can you roll an attack roll?
Oh no.
Um,
Okay, so that hits. No, that doesn't hit you. You're good.
yeah, no, it does not hit myself.
The black smoke kind of enters your lungs, and you pull your blade out, and you go to stab yourself through, but you stop yourself before you can get the blade in, and you realize that being in this black smoke is probably the least healthy thing you can do right now.
He literally tries to commit Sudoku, misses his own skinny body.
Well, no, it's more like you just kind of stop yourself
Yeah.
with the other arm.
I like the idea that he just missed because he's skinny.
You feel like if you keep standing in the smoke, you're gonna keep doing this.
Yeah.
Probably get away from
how
smoke.
big is the smoke?
It's 5 feet around him. So
Oh,
if you
sorry.
roll this back, yeah, you're good.
There. I'll still have my bow, like, not literally pointing at him readied, but with an arrow knocked and sort of holding it.
The
I-
captain kind of looks at you guys and goes, "So, why did we save him?"
I don't know.
He-
Ask Haru.
I don't know.
He could be a pretty powerful ally.
That's not real.
He's gonna
And
be our ally.
It's not real.
He looks pretty real to me.
He's-
Val.
He's not. He's
I would literally say he's real because
Make
I
an insight
made-
check with advantage.
Yeah.
Val.
Sorry, give me a sec.
Sorry. Don't worry about it.
Is anything real?
Yeah, it like
Eye real? How can my eyes be real if my ears aren't real?
Wouldn't he obliterate you guys? He has a sword that does better.
So 18, you are almost certain that this is really Akuma. So it's important to note that at the start of this fight, a high insight roll revealed that it is not Akuma. But nearing the very end of this fight, the insight roll started making you believe that he's Akuma, even if you rolled high. So something changed at some point here.
Val knows. Anyways,
Val-
Still in denial.
he
Even if
he did the sucky suck. Um.
So, yeah, actually, you know what?
Keep it in the bedroom.
Can you make me just a flat intelligence check to see if you can put this together so that you can kind of word it to everyone else? Yeah, it's not hard, and I'd give you advantage. You're pretty sure that he is fully manifested from your memories at this point. Like at one point, he was some creature that preyed on memories and became creatures from that. But because he was given so much time to manifest your memories, he has fully become an Akuma. So it's not that he's the Akuma; it's that he's a Akuma.
Okay, good. There's 2 of them now. Let's just get rid of this one.
well,
This is getting out of hand. No, there are 2 of them.
Spider-Man meme.
So the
you
thought
probably
crossed my
kill-
mind. I think he would get a solid kick out of this.
Yeah, but also,
The
you
actual
probably
one.
kill it before it does anything.
You're
I
pretty
mean,
sure that Akuma would love to fight another Akuma.
Oh no, he would.
Yeah.
Can we
yeah,
just
it's like
can we just
I'm not gonna stop you, but you know, I'm
can we
trying
just
to be. I'm
no,
trying
no,
not
but
to
here's
kill
the thing: is
everything I
Val
see.
remembers him being not weak, so I don't have any way. There's no good way to tie him up. I don't think.
It's like a check to see what this
Not
specifically.
mention being within 5 feet of him makes you want to stab yourself to death.
No, but also we can't tie him up because his hands dissolve shit. So like,
You remember that too. Ugh.
Can I stab myself if I don't have a weapon to stab myself?
I mean, we could.
Make a physical attack against yourself.
Yeah.
Stab myself.
Your ability, your body literally forces itself to try and cause itself harm.
I'm just gonna wait for
So
Yeah.
we chop it up and throw it overboard, right? Because this is just some weird sea blob.
Yeah,
like,
so
it's not the real
the thing here with this specifically. Oh, don't forget you can roll for 1d4 hours to see when he wakes up.
Oh yes, you're right. Cool.
I think it's 1d4 plus 1, but I
He
can't.
has a special ability that ignores the +1.
Nice. I wasn't sure. I
I
wasn't
mean,
sure.
it still definitely has not been an hour.
Yes. Right. No, but I'm sure that if we brought this one to the actual one would probably enjoy that quite. Can you call
Okay,
Breathless
but
here?
Val, we're in the middle of the ocean.
No. This is why I'm asking. Can you call Breathless here?
Fuck.
Noah,
Damn it.
Haru knows that you cannot call Breathless to a moving object.
We're not
yeah, I was
moving.
gonna say.
The moving object would not appear in the web.
Thing is,
No, like
Oh,
we
yeah.
we are a moving object. We have
Yeah, yeah.
moved.
6
It's not
months
somewhere you
it's
can
not
open it.
Right. So
We
so-
could contact Scary
We
Terry.
could just tell the real one that if he hangs around in the ocean, another one of him's gonna pop up. Just
Indigo, is that true? Is this common?
Indigo looks like I've literally never seen anything like this before in my entire life.
Lovely. So it's not common.
I could contact Terry to try and contact Akuma if we want it that bad. And to get him off that quick, because I have the sending stone.
That you're only a few days away from landfall. on the
We
island.
can't. We literally can't restrain this man.
Yeah,
This-
but okay, so this one's also Akuma. Why don't we just tell him that he can fight another Akuma instead if he doesn't, try to kill us?
I suppose, reasonably speaking, we could also just stand next to him and stab him every single time he wakes up.
Again, you can't be within 5 feet of him, or you start trying to
With a
kill yourself.
stick.
Okay, I'll just
Stab
shoot
him
him
with a
an
stick.
arrow and get Pebbles to retrieve them for me.
So Indigo taps his chin a bit and he goes, "Oh, we could stick him in the cannon and cork it."
Good idea.
No, but what would you cork it with?
sure, great. have fun with that. I'm gonna be not anywhere near it.
No, that's
We
fine.
have we
I'm
have
okay with this.
No, but you can't just caulk it with something that can just disintegrate. It has to be something.
well, I mean,
We
define.
we put a cannonball over it and then the cork over it.
Oh no, maybe that would work.
So he can't touch the cork. He can only touch the cannonball.
Would that work?
And if
Does
he
Val know if that would
disintegrates
work?
that, he probably explodes.
So, what did he disintegrate last time?
Tree stump.
Tree stump. Yes, it was organic.
Mhm.
So as long as it isn't organic, he can't disintegrate it.
Okay, lovely. We could also just tie him up in chains then.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
drag him behind the ship, right?
Oh, we
That
could put
does
him in.
sound quite entertaining.
Like the mermaid thing in like the front of the ship. Let's do that.
No, wait, but wait.
No,
If this one is
behind.
also Akuma, doesn't that mean he loses his powers now that we've defeated him and spared his life?
You are not certain.
Fuck.
You recall Akuma saying if he lost a fair fight,
Is this
or
not a
rather
fair?
an
Duel.
honorable fight, due to the fact that he didn't truly become Akuma until very near the end of this.
Okay, that's fair.
Very likely that this would not be considered an honorable fight.
Because he wasn't real. Anyways, okay, fine,
Can
fine.
we just kill it, please?
No, because the real one would actually very much
I
enjoy
don't
this.
get it. Val just simps for Akuma. This is why she goes all the time.
Why do you want to satisfy your
Uh,
PSG person?
To be fair, I kind of want to satisfy him too. It'd be pretty handy.
Yeah, he'd be very
This
useful.
is not about you, Haru. I know you want to satisfy a lot of people.
He's pretty hot though too. Yeah, I'll give you that.
We have
What kind of hot? Also,
for exotic animals if you want to put him in a cage.
No, that would work.
And then we drag it behind us in the water.
Chains first and then cage.
Put
We
him
just
in the
we just need to
protest
make
for Nirvana.
landfall. Once we make landfall, we can just ship him off.
Fine.
All right.
Yes.
So what Val is
we-
going to do now?
Keel haul him for the.
No. So with a 10-foot pole, she's gonna go look for a 10-foot pole, and with a 10-foot pole, just like, or like a
Okay.
broom, I guess. Slowly, just push him with a broom.
Not gonna use the decanter of
I was thinking about that, but no, I don't want to just fill the boat with water. What do you?
I know Haru and I pushed
No,
it because
no worries.
Makes
So
us bail the ship.
the before you even get far into poking him, Indigo kind of walks over into the smoke and goes, "I think I'll just carry him." And then he picks him up
Oh
and
no, that's fair.
suffers no ill effects due to the fact that he's
Does it-
already dead.
you know it.
Oh my!
No, Val would probably appreciate being a wraith.
Not Lolth. Anyway, so yeah, he puts him in a cage and brings the cage up on deck, and he puts the cage in a spot where it could easily be pushed overboard given the chance. We'll say at the back,
Okay, cool.
over here.
Well, also reasonably just chain him to the back of the cage.
Sure.
I also have an interesting thing to try.
What would
Sure.
you like to
I
try?
want to have this Akuma hold the scrying orb of touch while he's unconscious.
Ooh.
Sure. So
Ooh.
you do the scrying orb of touch on him, and yeah, cool. He
And
does
then
wake up after an hour, by the way.
Yeah,
I rolled a 1.
Oh, never.
nice.
And he looks, and the only two I would imagine would be up here would be Val and Indigo, unless anyone else is sitting up here waiting for him to wake up.
Yeah, also,
I'd be
why
washing
wouldn't
up off of all
So
Val's
far, I've been
blood.
able to get today's session down to 3 notes.
That's
We
fair.
ran into a Skyrim reference on a shiny white ship. We were attacked by some blobs of flesh with teeth, and we also got attacked by Natakuma and are currently debating what to do with it. Or debated.
You should write the artist formerly known as not Akuma, because he is now Akuma.
Oh,
But
I labeled it not Akuma because the real one, the realer one.
I mean, he has a first name and a last name. We can refer to this one as Akuma. We can refer to the other one as Unagi.
that's true.
we can just call it not Akuma.
But he looks
That's
across and his eyes kind of level on Val and he goes, "Val, can you let me out?"
No. What do you know? What do you remember?
What do you mean? Do you want me to go over everything? I
No,
can
just most recent, most recent.
most recent. I was attending a meeting with the call
Oh,
in
lovely.
the inside. Um,
Well,
this doesn't ring a bell with you. This obviously has happened
Like just now.
very recently. And
All
then
right.
I appeared here and I was fighting you, so I continued to fight.
yeah, you might as well do it. Too
So
much.
now I suppose there's two of you, just so you know.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
We thought you'd think
Wants
that.
you wants to set up a cockfight between each other?
What? I mean, I'll fight him. I'll obviously win.
No,
Well,
you
you
wouldn't.
think
You're the same. Anyways,
be a team? What would
So, I can't, because this is a private Facebook group. I can't link you the thing, Mark. But somebody's making a Necron tomb thing just out of sprue.
Amazing.
anyways,
Give you a photo of it.
so what am I thinking? I'm making the assumption that it's safer for all of us, including you, if you just stay there. In a couple days, when we actually reach land, we're going to call Breathless so that we can just deliver you to you.
you duke it out? Whatever.
Oh, come on. Just let me out, Val.
No,
No,
no.
no.
We just thought
Do
you
you
would
think
appreciate.
I can't break these cuffs?
We just thought you would appreciate a proper sparring partner.
I'm gonna have him make a strength check, see if he can actually break out of this. No, it's not gonna be high enough. He kind of like tenses and he goes, "Ugh, what a bother. Let me out,
No,
No.
Valiant.
no.
Come
Now,
on."
come on. What would happen if we let you out? What will you do?
Why are we entertaining? Just
No. Does Val have silence?
ignore the angry spider blob thing in the crate, and
all
let's
this
move on with our lives.
Commotion, I
Yes.
definitely come up.
What?
The poop deck.
The
and just
poop.
He looks at you and goes, "Ah, the Prince of the Mist Clan, yes?
that would be me.
No, he should
Let me
remember, but
And why would I do that?
Because I don't want to be in the chains anymore."
you've been in the chains for only an hour. Anyways,
It's just a few days. Stay
Stop.
there. Don't
Listen,
complain.
Stop treating him like he's a disciplined child. It's a giant monster. It's a monster thing that tried to kill all of us. Why
I'm
are
gonna
you
throw-
guys treating
I'm
him
gonna
with
throw a ball
any
bearing
kind of
at his
respect?
head.
throw a ball bearing, sure, make a dex throw at him.
it's an attack roll.
Just
He's not proficient with throwing ball bearings.
It's still an attack roll.
just roll d20 plus dex.
Yeah.
Why do we always seem to
It's
immediately start treating the things that are trying to kill us like they deserve an opinion?
it's specifically because it's this character and Val already knows this character.
You know
But
what?
it's not that character. It's a weird sea creature that ate part of your brain.
Does Val remember all that shit still? The stuff it sucked?
Remember the stuff that just happened. Oh no, you still remember all of your memories. It didn't
Okay.
like take them. It's as if it used the magic in your body and that as a conduit.
Vessel.
It used it as a blueprint to make a thing that it would try and kill
Wait.
you with.
Why are we arguing about this?
Why
Why don't
we?
we look into the
The ball. No,
the
but the thing
ball
specifically
and see
is
if Akuma's name's in there?
he has memories that Val doesn't have that make
That's
sense
true.
for Akuma.
Yep.
Okay, but still, this is just something that plopped
No.
on the ship.
Yeah.
I mean, we take
And-
the ball, we try and call the real Akuma, and we're like, "Hey, we got a bitch here if you want him."
Yes.
Okay, but that still doesn't explain why you guys seem to have spent the last however many minutes in game, like in character, treating it with any, like, you're only mildly inconveniencing it by having it in chains and in a cage. Like, it's
What do you
It's
mean?
because-
The first thing I did was
kill
attack
us.
him.
The first
And
thing you
berate him.
Oh no, I'm not pointing that at you, Maru.
Good.
Like Val.
It's because Val specifically
Nami.
wanted to know if it was real. Okay. Second
Okay.
of all, and then after that, she didn't say anything. It was just responses to things that were said. My thought process has been interrupted countless times. But basically, yeah, just call the fucking guy, man.
I do want to go over this nat 20 ball bearing shot though.
Yeah.
So you know how he was shot in the head by Val? There's still
Yeah.
a bit of a dent from the wound, and you
Yeah.
literally just like perfect fit. And he's like, "This is unpleasant. Take it out."
You deserve it.
But yeah, so you're using which orb are you using to call Akuma? The one that you made him hold?
No, okay, that so I am curious. I can't call with that one. I can just scry. I'd like to try and scry and see if I can choose between them, or if it's
Let
just
me
this
make
one.
a roll here. Yeah, so you go to use it and it like blue screens on you.
Can
It-
does this come with a tech
Sadly.
support number?
It's having a severely difficult time trying to find the single entity that is Akuma Yanagi.
Fuck, does that mean we can't call him either, even though his name's already on the list?
We could try and see if that blue screen's that too.
Okay,
It's just
so you're gonna use the other orb to call Akuma Yanagi. Are you gonna call or are you gonna scry?
Just call him. Let him
Call.
know.
The entire point is to call,
Okay,
right?
so you call,
I think.
and it takes a second, and then Akuma answers the other one in Spiderland. He's like, "What is this? Why is this here?"
We don't know.
Hey.
oh god.
Oh God, the prince. Ugh.
Yeah, but you know what's not ugly like me? That
You?
Akuma.
Before you even show him, he's just like, "Me?"
Yes.
And then you show him himself, and he goes, "What?"
I'll
Uh,
let Val explain.
Oh, all right. So
You should call him
Wait,
out.
why don't we
This-
let the not Akuma talk to the real Akuma?
it feels like it defeats the purpose.
But
I also
what if
don't want him to throw the orb over the edge.
Seems accurate. Anyways,
hold it to a distance?
so
Just explain yourself.
specifically, what happened was this weird shadowy thing landed on the. I don't know what part of the boat is, the front of the boat. And just became you. And it became you. What were you last doing?
Well, I'm actually still in a meeting.
Okay, lovely. So no, it has all of your memories up until literally the point that it just became you over here. We figured you would
You should kill it right now. Right now. You should just kill it right now.
right now.
Right now.
Fine.
Kill it
Yes.
now. Do it. Show me. Let me watch it die.
Push the cage.
Oh wait,
off
can it die?
the-
Huh?
Oh wait, can it die?
Can I start pushing the cage off the ship?
Can we
No,
put
no,
it
that
in
doesn't-
front of one of the cannons and then fire the cannon?
I would
Turn it into a
not want
fine.
to do that. I would immediately ask him, so why does he want you dead?
What? This one? You'd ask this one?
The one that's here.
Okay. And he goes, "Well, clearly I know all of his secrets, so." My secrets. This is weird.
Yeah.
Their secret.
So,
No, mainly we kept him
plead
around
for
because we
your
thought you
life,
might.
I guess.
I don't need for my life. I just need to look at Val like this.
Because
My eyes.
as
gives
I'm
me what?
filling in the notes for, well, I mean, I'm gonna just summarize this note as we argued between real Akuma and fake Akuma argued at each other. But I'm filling Ben in because he gave up after the 6th time the stream crashed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's saying that if he were here, this is above game. If he were here, he'd anime eyes at it, but he's not here to
Can't.
do it.
Fair enough. I'll let him know.
What did you?
Um,
Is there even any point for me to like roll a nature, religious history,
Oh yeah,
anything
what
at
can
it?
make this? Anyways,
you could roll Arcana or History if you would like.
Okay. I have advantage at both.
nice.
Or no, I have expertise, not advantage. Sorry.
Expertise is really good.
It's the same number. Do you want me to roll both just to see if I can beat that 24?
Yeah.
Arcana? Okay.
Do it. Beat it.
Do it.
Wild child.
Nope.
Okay, no. And then history.
Just 2 people.
Yeah, just those two. Good news. 24 is really high. Isabel,
Okay.
is a it's a very uncommon creature. It's only been seen twice before, and it's generally considered more of a person than a creature. So it's on the spectrum of humanoid, even though it's
Fucking Dopplers.
Which is because it's affected by whole person.
yeah, it's very, very specifically almost like a shapeshifter, but not quite. It's obviously a lot more powerful than a shapeshifter. There are few recorded instances of these creatures sneaking in, not really realizing what they're doing, and then ending up in society as a complete duplicate of another person. They don't have a name because they're so rare. People just call them doppelgangers. And this, you've basically created a second Akuma. That like, you just have 2 now.
What's with us in finding rare creatures?
Because this is one of these.
I would like to study
Ah.
you, but
Damn it.
also I don't want you alive.
No, but it's also one of those. I don't think there's a point in studying him anymore because it's finished.
Done. Let's
get
push
it.
the cage out of the ocean and let it be done. Let's go.
So we're gonna
the island.
follow the orders of the super megalomaniac.
No, I just- okay,
but
so
also,
Super
it's
Megalon.
tried to kill us. I think killing it back is fair, no matter who suggested it.
So
Kill it.
Please, can we just break the cycle and just?
Fought because you guys were in the middle of killing me.
no, see that makes sense to me because it was different.
No.
Val,
Push it,
Val,
push it,
Val,
push
Val.
it.
Hey, as soon as you step within 5 feet, can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Yes,
It's still there.
I know.
I'm also
Don't worry
Ghost
about it.
man, blast him.
Make an attack against yourself.
What is the rule?
It's just a
probably a
Strength
cantrip
rank.
spell attack.
or a spell attack. Yeah, you probably
Indigo, blast him.
use a cantrip on yourself. Your choice.
Right. Oh, I guess shock and grass makes sense because it's melee. And that would have
Good thing you don't have advantage. Roll damage.
nice.
6 lightning damage as you
Hey.
grab your own arm and try and shock yourself to death.
Oh, it's been an
weird
hour.
that I'm not resisting my own shocks.
Huh?
It's been an hour.
Yes.
I have my spells back.
He goes, "Come on, Val. You love me, don't you? Come on.
Oh.
Think about all the time we spent together.
It wasn't that long.
It was a month.
It's
Taught
not
you
that.
how to use
No,
some
no, but
weapons.
okay, shut up.
Come on.
She's going to look at the one in the orb. So why do you want us to kill him?
Because I don't want another me.
Because it tried to kill us.
I thought it would be.
Well, you didn't know.
We thought
Yeah,
it
we
might
know
be
why
fun to
you
have
wanna do
you
it.
as an additional sparring partner, but it's reasonable.
Look, I would love to fight myself, but I can't risk it having all of my information. Please kill it.
No, but it has the same information as you. It is you. Anyways,
Yes,
That's-
that's why I don't want it to be around anywhere.
I am
But-
shaking Indigo by the collar. Blast this thing now.
You're
You're just gonna argue
no,
in a
no, no, no,
circle.
no, 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 no.
Blast it.
Yes,
Does that hit him
finally.
prone?
No.
Fuck. Do it
Yeah.
again.
Do it
The 22
again.
hits,
Do it
though.
again.
22 would hit. It's 18 to beat.
6.
Okay, he's down.
Push the cage off the ship.
Do I have
No.
magic missiles? I don't have magic missiles.
No, don't forge it. Don't force it off the ship. Don't force it off the ship.
You
It
can.
might
But
live.
Yeah,
I'll
no, that's
kill
the
him
issue.
myself. Auto
Just
crit
let
too,
it
isn't it?
die.
Uh,
There you
Oh,
go.
wait.
He's dead, guys.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'm gonna
Now-
loot the corpse when it's an identical person. If
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't,
actually
do
very
weird
fair.
shit.
Sure. You go over to it, and there are no weapons on it.
Fuck.
Where did the
Now
weapons
I
go?
push the cage off the ship.
No, why would you push it
and
off the ship? It's part of the ship. It's the cage is part of the ship.
I want a cage. Why are we just wasting cages?
Why are we wasting?
No, but legitimately.
Does this look like a cage factory?
Anyways, sorry for wasting your time, Akuma. Just hang up.
No, wait, don't.
Click bang.
Uh,
Nami is taking no shits from anybody.
so is that like your boyfriend, Elf, or?
Oh no, it's not my boyfriend. I'm actually married, and it's
Married.
not him. He's just some asshole that I know.
Okay, he seems to kind of like you, so that was weird. Anyway, can you go back to navigating? Thank you.
I'll just
Eee.
smooth out the ghost shirt and be like, okay,
So what is the corpse
God,
then now?
fuck,
Is it just like a blob
damn
of
it.
It's just Akuma, dude.
naked Akuma?
Well, he's got pants on.
I want his pants.
They are poofy pants.
Sure.
Has nothing. Also,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
super don't fit you.
But eventually.
I'll find a tailor.
Cool.
I'm gonna add them to my inventory.
Or Val can fix them for you.
Well,
Fake
Ow.
Akuma's pants.
What?
can we talk?
I'll say they
Clearly
weigh
not.
3 pounds.
What do you want to talk about?
Why do you want it to keep it alive? What is this whole thing?
I literally said
Wha-
the reason I wanted to keep it alive was because I thought it could curry favor with the real one.
And
And it didn't, and so we got rid of it. It was that simple.
She's a pretty good pirate.
fuck off. Nor.
Anyways, corpse overboard when we're done with the corpse, and Yeah.
Is there literally? I'm trying to think if there's any usage we could have for corpse or bits of Akuma.
oh, you know what? Actually, okay. First of all, it
You, like,
makes
cut off
scrying.
his hair,
It
like a
makes
weird thing.
scrying on him easier. To have a
Well, that's
piece
the
of their
thing. I
body.
can now scry on Akuma, or I can try.
No, but
anyways.
it makes the DC go negatively in there. It goes in our favor if we have a piece of him. So if you can just cut off like a finger or something, I don't know.
Stick it up my butt.
As well as
Well, I have his pants.
that. I mean, technically, there has to be a piece of their body.
A piece of body and a possession.
And a possession, so that's both. As well as if we keep the corpse, we could reasonably use it to be like, oh look, we murdered the fucking Rust clan leader to the other spiders or anyone who's unable to contact back.
I don't
Just
think
in
Akuma
just in
looks
the
like
background, you hear the real Akuma from like halfway across the spider realm, like, I'm
No, but specifically, it's because we're going to go talk to elves that know the spiders. So if we have his corpse, that's pretty
I mean,
impressive.
It's gonna be a long time till we get there, and
No,
I don't
it's
know
a few
about you,
days.
but I don't know how to store a corpse.
No,
It's a
it's
few
2
days.
days to the islands.
Where we're going to get the gold.
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys haven't hit the islands yet. It's still
Indigo,
long,
would you
but-
happen to have a bag of colding?
You have a freezer?
I mean, if you want to put a head in a pickle jar, I can do that.
Oh
I
no,
can
that would.
eat it.
That would
Would
be
you mind
good
doing
enough.
that? Yes, that would be lovely.
He gets you a jar and he hands it to you, and it is full of some kind of brine. It's definitely not pickle brine. It smells a lot like formaldehyde. And he says, "Did you want me to animate it as well, or?"
Oh, that would be no.
yeah,
No.
you want that talking head yelling at you for the next
I say yes, but Val says no.
No,
Oh,
no. How if you say no?
How about animated sometimes? Meet in the middle.
Oh, it's one of those like you know that like fish plaque thing when you press a button it sings.
Exactly.
But no,
No worries.
thank you. So
That's
that's
what you have.
Huh?
You speak with dead at will.
I do have speak with dead at will.
is that?
Oh, I can fucking get his secrets.
Just reminding you of your abilities.
Thanks. I forgot. I'm just gonna add his head in a jar to my bag, okay?
Sure.
Pickled.
Okay, cool.
Lacuna. He turned him into a pickle.
Oh, shit. He didn't. Yeah, funny shit. I've
Val
never seen
Val turned him into a pickle.
Val pickled him.
Well, no,
Funny.
Indigo turned him into a pickle. Anyways, so then rest of the body overboard, unless there's any reason.
We
I
can
don't know.
Do you
Those
wanna-
abs are,
him?
those abs are kind of chiseled. It's a shame to throw them away.
This is another
Is
one.
there like anything on
But
him,
no.
like just
Like I
random
said,
outside
the
of
only
the
thing on him was his pair of pants.
I want to study his tattoos.
Sure, go for it.
Are they magic or are they just tattoos?
Make an Arcana check.
I don't know.
You don't know, but you could spend more time studying it if you wanted.
Can I identify it
Second.
because it's an object now?
No.
Can I also try
Yeah,
Arcana?
sure. Sure. 16? Yeah, these are magic.
We could skin him. Anyway, so if you want to study, if I don't know, no,
I'll try and study the body. Just give me.
no, I can do
minute.
it. I can do it.
No. You already got the head. You enjoy that.
The head has
Enjoy
tattoos.
that.
I thought you were so eager to throw it overboard.
You're so eager to not throw it overboard, so I might as well keep it. We might as well have it here.
Right.
Do you need a bigger pickle jar?
No, it's all right.
Okay. If it starts to smell, I'll be upset.
No, that's fair.
I cleaned the poop deck anyways. I can clean a body.
I mean, Pres Ditch can get rid of the smell anyways.
I can make it smell like lavender, I guess. You like lavender? What smells do you like, bro?
I like
Fish?
the smell of gunpowder.
Not gunpowder? Well, make it smell like gunpowder. Prestige.
I mean, if it didn't smell like anything, it would smell like gunpowder.
Like gunpowder now. And I start dragging the body.
It's not very heavy. He's still
Just
spider.
like
He's still a
still
spider.
spider.
Specifically not a warden.
Very much not so.
Surprisingly not a warden.
Just pushes it off the stairs or like off the balcony.
Poor I just wanted to keep talking to Val and she hung up on him. Poor man.
He didn't say anything about wanting to keep talking to Val. Val just hung up because he said he was in the middle of a meeting.
Val literally said, "Okay, I'm hanging up now," and he's like, "No, wait." It's just still.
It's still it's fine. You can't stop the motion.
That's fine. I just think it's funny. The
I'll make-
real life Akuma, the artist
Turn-
formerly known as Akuma.
He is dead now.
He's
Matata.
She
dead
has
now.
successfully
We'll
murdered
talk to
him once.
Mhm. So yeah, the survival check's awesome. You guys keep on the water for the next few days. If you
Yay!
make
Hey,
some
my
studying checks, I'll take a couple more Arcana checks before we get
how
to
many?
all, like 2 or 1 with advantage. Yeah, 22 is actually pretty good.
Val specifically is not helping.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, I said
I
either
don't
2
want.
with advantage. It was either like 1 per day or you could do like a really long
Yeah,
one.
but the natural 20 on the second day.
Yeah, natural 20 on
Tasty.
the second day. So these tattoos are very clearly some kind of brand inflicted on him through some magical effect. It seems as though there's about 100 different tattoos on him of different sizes and shapes. You'd say it's about 99. And they are. It is the thing that produces the black smoke from him. The best explanation I can kind of give is it's like a trade. Like each one was given to him in exchange for doing something for him.
Like prove that you've done help with something.
Sort of. It's more like they are like a cursed tattoo.
IOU.
these are not good. Like
These are cursed IOUs.
yeah, they every time, like when exposed to air and the body is alive, they create the smoky mist that makes you commit seppuku.
Curiosity. Would Val be okay
Say again.
in the smoky mist? Would Val be okay?
Val, during the time spent there, you kind of gained a resistance to it,
Nice.
but the resistance had worn off after not being around.
I mean,
it
that
for
makes sense, but like also.
Since it goes to your lungs, so can you just hold your breath?
I mean, you can just hold your breath around him,
Or you
Why
can stand
would I-
5 feet away.
or you can stand.
Yeah,
Away, yeah.
just in case. Just trying to think what I want to do with this body. This bones as a knife.
Skin it.
It is very much just a spider boy body.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have bones. Got it. He's a spider.
Okay, so Isabel as a player says skin it. Val doesn't have an opinion on this.
It's
See,
fire.
that
Get that?
was gonna be the plan I was gonna do.
You want the
Skin it.
tattoos, they're
Have-
cool.
They're cool tattoos. They're magical. I might either sell it or could do something with them.
I feel like
They
that's
are a cursed magic. They're not a good magic.
They're good magic, but also
dispel curse.
it's not every day you see cursed tattoos
If
on
you
a
use
spider.
the spell curse on it, it would remove the tattoos.
Turn into boring old skin that I can turn into a bag. Why am I doing like this today?
Okay.
Yar.
Spider.
Yar.
Skeleton. Anyway,
I'll figure it out.
no
Or maybe we could
time.
just put it in the island and have Akuma find it
I
if he wants
don't
to.
have this island mapped out because I didn't know if we'd get there in time. But you guys smoked the first encounter pretty quickly after the
Almost
slight
dying.
Yeah,
effects near the beginning.
fireball saved us.
No, we can just spend more
But
time on the
also
boat if you
almost
want
killed
us
me.
to. It'd be fine.
Say again.
We can also just spend more time on the boat if you want us to. We don't have to necessarily leave immediately. Also, Val's really pissed at both the other girls.
Both the other girls.
Yeah?
Fair enough. Yeah, you guys can just spend time on the boat. We'll play this last day out. We only have an hour until the end of stream, so we can run 9:30 if you guys want. But I don't have anything. It's mostly just fluff at this
That's
point.
fair.
Captain's driving his boat.
Val actually rolled high enough for. We didn't go to the little islands.
We are going to the little islands. That's what
Oh.
I'm saying we're doing next. I just don't have that mapped out or anything yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think you guys would get there before the end of session. I thought the first combat would take longer, but it did not.
Did not. I mean, thing is, you
It
could.
was either kill or be killed.
It was
Very,
kill or be
very
killed.
quick.
Is that thing? I've noticed that you specifically run monsters that hit decently hard, and Val
Oh.
is sad.
I know.
Yeah.
The thing is that I can't really do much of a middle ground because 3 out of the 5 of the party members have like 50 or more HP.
Yeah.
Like they're
It's
really
just because.
beefy.
No, here's the
And
thing:
then
is like
that-
Val's not even. Val is not below average. Val is perfectly average in HP.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just above average.
Yeah, because
I
you
think
know
make combat a
you
bit
actually
harder.
have a con.
I don't want combat to make you guys feel like you're just walking through La La Land. I want it to feel fucking hard.
Val almost dies
Several times.
several times.
Only went down once.
Only went down once, but you know.
Twice,
It
actually.
was close.
Did
She
you?
went
Oh
down
yeah, she did go down twice because.
Oh
of the-
yeah,
Yeah,
same.
she got up with 1 HP for like a round and a half. And then-
And
Natural 20.
Right.
Um,
What is there a check to do to skin the body?
yeah, it's survival.
it is
Survival.
survival.
No.
No.
Yeah, you don't do an exceptionally well job. You get a few nice chunks of the tattoos. Once you realize that your skinning job isn't going so good, you just focus on one tattoo at a time and get just like individual tattoos off fairly well.
I mean,
but
some of them
the-
overlap, so it gets pretty messy.
Yeah,
It's really messy. I'll work on this. Once I'm done with this, I'm just gonna I dump the body into the ocean.
Sure.
Just drag it, clean up.
Shark eats it.
Patron dad can't talk to other spiders.
Nope. However, you could patron dad and use talk with dead on Akuma.
Yeah, I know. I'm considering it, but I don't have any questions.
Fair enough.
What secrets is he trying to hide?
What secrets is he trying to hide?
Does anyone know how to cast Zone of Truth?
Son
Uh,
of truth. Is that not a divine spell?
It is. I'm just like, does anyone know it?
I don't know if we have. Gun, are you a divine caster?
No.
There you go.
I think Zone of Truth is also an arcane spell.
and I learned Son of Truth.
Zone of Truth, speak with dead 5e. Oh, apparently it's a common thing. Bard, Cleric, Paladin.
Yeah, part so wizards can't.
So it is
Yeah.
divine.
The corpse must still have a mouth and can't be undead. You can only talk
Alright.
to it once every 10 days. Remember when Falker was carrying the head of a guy in his bag for like a week?
It's funny. I like the idea of trying to cast Speak with Dead on like a ghost. It's like
It
I
can't
wanna
be undead.
I can talk. You don't. Why are you casting us? It's not even going to work.
I think what I'm gonna do, I want to give Al a note, but I'm gonna have to write that later.
Oh yeah, that's
Sure.
fine. No worries, no worries.
Just need to think how I want to write it. That's all. But I will be handing her a note when I'm done, and then just walk off, not saying anything.
Har, you probably also know that Val can use Speak with Dead. Are you interested in speaking with Akuma?
I mean, if he was interested in speaking with Akuma, we have a ball that just calls.
Yeah, it's true, but more specifically, the artist
Real
from
fake Akuma.
as fake Akuma.
You're not.
Not in particularly.
Fair enough.
Kind of a dick. Only reason I would have kept him alive was his leverage against the real one, but
That was basically it, yeah.
he wouldn't have. The fake one is the real one, so he probably wouldn't have.
Honestly,
given
the
enough
only thing
shit
Val
to
wants
let
to
us
know
do
is
that
just
anyway.
what the fuck are the secrets?
Tell me the secrets. Tell me them. I don't know. I don't really feel like it.
No, see, that's the answer. That's the answer. I can already hear it in my head.
If you can make a deal, like if you give me one secret, I'll feed you a pickle from this jar you're currently sitting in.
It's not a pick.
I mean,
It's
if you bring me back
formaldehyde.
to life, I'd tell you.
It's not like she can do that. Oh, actually, she
Looks to the left to a guy who's literally someone who has died and is alive again.
she can't do that. My statement is not false.
That's true.
Fucking retributive strike.
That would have been so funny.
I mean, the character would have died.
If you had popped that staff, you would have just been vaporized instantly. It would have
Well,
been
what's here? Let me actually double check. Would she have lived? I don't think so. It's a I don't remember what chance. Does anyone want to do anything? Offer tap it down.
Irwana, do you want to do something?
Brain cannot. Ships. No.
Odds fail, even success.
At the moment, Nami's not gonna do anything with Bell outside the snow.
Brain rot.
Question.
Brain rot.
I heard question. What? Hello?
Hello?
What
Sorry.
happened?
I heard you ask a question and then I didn't get a question.
Never asked a question.
Oh,
Okay.
I heard you say question, and I was just like expecting you to.
Mhm.
I think I said what I said is like Bell and Nami's not gonna talk to Bell. That's out of the question.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
that's
okay.
out of.
Okay, so it wasn't the second part that was cut off, it was the first part that was cut off.
Mhm. No worries.
Trying to think how to word this letter.
Missing
And
eye caption be like, me depth perception be so bad.
Ugh, I'm seeing double.
Uh,
Uh,
how did you die?
how did I die? I mean, you met him.
oh, it was the other one.
Well, then how is the other one alive? Ragnar the Red?
No, when I came back, I killed him.
So how did you
Revenge
come
story.
back?
Don't you know how wraiths are formed?
No.
I
By
do
Well,
not.
I guess Arcana check, I guess.
potions
What?
and with greed.
Yes, because your will to live was so powerful, you became a bit
Yes,
gross.
yes, exactly. My soul was so greedy that it formed back to a wraith, and so now I go and try to sate my endless greed, and I cannot
If
because
Greed.
it is endless.
if Val dies, does the revenge constitute as enough?
I think it would depend on how she died. Her revenge is strong, but it's not like she wouldn't do anything to get her revenge back.
Almost anything.
Almost. Indigo would do anything to get more gold. Literally anything. Like he is just greed.
All right,
That is-
so probably good to just get the head to spill secrets then. Have Indigo sit on the standby in case. I don't know. Have a. Yeah, no. And you know what? I'll just fucking in the room. It's fine.
Sure.
How much blood does she shed for this?
I'm pretty sure there should be a damage listed, right?
Yeah, it's warlock level.
Yeah, there you go. Warlock level.
6.
6. Which isn't that like 1/5 of your health?
No, maybe.
How much
It's a
is your
decent
max
amount.
HP? What is your max HP?
33. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So speak with
So that
dead.
is
5 questions.
Yep. So you speak with Dad, and its eyes kind of blink open.
It looks so weird to see head in a pickle jar. Um,
You know this has to be an emote now, right?
remind me. This is your D&D remote for this campaign.
Tomorrow.
So, first question. What are the secrets? What secrets are so what secrets do you have that would make it so that you'd want to kill yourself?
I wouldn't say they'd make me want to kill myself, but
The other
they
one
might
wanted to kill you because of the secrets that
many,
you know.
many other people want to kill me.
That's not that surprising though. What kind of secrets is it?
No, but it could what's the word cause a civil war on the inside? Yeah, it would probably do that.
Sorry, I'm typing.
No worries.
Do you want to tell me?
No,
Can I convince you to tell me?
sure, bring me back to life.
That's gonna be a lot harder now.
Technically speaking, you're already alive.
No, I'm not. This is just a spell. I know it's a spell.
No, not this one. That you're alive.
Oh, that's true.
Even if you want to be in your original body, we can't do that.
I
Sorry,
don't want my original body. I wanted mine. Wait, what did you do to my body?
No, it's very confusing, isn't it? Anyways, the head can't learn new information.
Is that does it literally say that?
Here, uh, You grant the semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse of your choice within range, allowing it to answer the questions you pose. The corpse must still have a mouth and can't be undead. The spell fails if the corpse was the target of the spell within the last 10 days. Until the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including the languages it knew. Answers usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it or it recognizes you as an enemy. The spell doesn't return the creature's soul back to its body, only animating its spirit. Thus, the corpse can't learn new information, doesn't comprehend anything that has happened since it died, and can't speculate about future events.
Fair enough.
It is not actually undead, alive, or anything like that. It's
Cool.
a fake. It's truly a fake.
In the most part, it would probably just keep asking for you to bring it back then.
Does it even know that it can? It doesn't know.
Sure it does. It knows that there's revival magic.
Does it even know it's dead?
It would know it's dead because it doesn't remember anything since it's died.
Lovely. All right. So
Well, so about that meeting, actually,
you're not here.
not here.
So after it repeats the question 3 times, Val will put the jar back in her bag. Val will go ask Haru. So what do you think could cause a civil war on the inside?
You mean other than the thing that we already know about web weavers having children?
I don't know if that would cause
I
a
mean, I
civil
guess
war.
not civil war. You mean other than the fact that we all hate each other?
Yeah, that's fair.
It really wouldn't take much. Also, Mark, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. This is your...
You're right.
Yeah. Like,
The Rust clan, the Light clan, and the Mist clan don't like each other.
literally, it would not take much.
They're pretty much hair trigger on starting a civil war if anything bad happens. So if like Akuma literally did anything that is worthy of starting a civil war, it would literally just happen.
He's like, hey, you guys want to start a civil war?
I
They're
suppose
just
that would.
they're bound by honor. They're not allowed to start a war unless there's Giffen reason. And since none of them have a Giffen reason,
Out of curiosity, how come a war didn't start when Akuma just killed a bunch of Light Clan for no reason?
because
Trespassing?
the Light clan started on his territory.
Yeah,
without-
trespassing.
There's always a loophole.
Pull the jar back out because I didn't finish asking all the questions. Do you want to start a civil war?
No.
Okay. Back in the bag.
Can you Brit?
The duration's only 10 minutes, so like when the 10 minutes are up, I don't get any more questions anyways. Do you have a question you want to ask the head, Haru?
I thought I'd care about him a lot more than I do now that he's gone.
I mean, he's still alive.
Yeah, but like not immediately in my face.
He's right here.
I really hoped that his corpse would have weapons still.
Oh no, that's fair.
That would have been nice.
Val, you know that for the most part, all of his weapons are conjured.
Fuck. No, but wait. I also know that he keeps a bunch of swords just stuck in the ground everywhere.
Yep.
So like,
Ask the brain where one of the swords is. I don't know.
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. That was the next question. Though, to be honest, Terry just pulled one out of the ground, so Terry knows.
Terry has true sight.
Fuck. Oh yeah, so last question before you become inanimate. Where's the closest sword that you have just hidden around?
Not on this plane.
Well, I know, but where's the closest
He
one?
animates.
Oh, fuck!
Should have been more specific.
Fuck. Anyways.
I mean, you could do it at will. It just costs you 6 HP.
1/5 of your health.
Unsurprisingly uncooperative.
Yeah.
Uh,
You learn something, it's better than nothing.
I learned that the country that wants to start a civil war would be able to start a civil war with the secrets that he knows.
Whoops, tautology.
He's
The secret is that he's actually a girl.
What are the secret?
no,
what
he's
are
not
the
a girl.
secret spices?
No, he's not. Yeah, Val knows.
Belle definitely knows.
Yikers.
It's a very big yikes. Yeah.
I mean, also he just like never wears a shirt, so it kind of.
I mean, you don't know if there's scars under there from surgery. There's too many tattoos.
Okay. No.
Huh?
Okay, no.
You can remove the breast, is what I'm saying, and then
Yeah,
it'd just be
you
scarred.
can't cover scars with tattoos. The flesh is deformed.
It depends on how nice the scars are.
I suppose. Anyway,
I
yeah,
have some
no,
really flat
born
scars.
male. Born male, just so you know.
Yeah,
Born
no,
male.
yeah.
Ugh.
I still want to know if he can put his fucking memories in a ladle.
Shut the fuck up. I hate you so much.
Put his memories in a fucking mayonnaise jar.
I mean,
No.
maybe.
It's asking me stupid fucking questions off of fucking session.
If she asks stupid questions, you answer stupid answers.
He hasn't
The answer
answered.
was, I'm thinking about it. Let me think. Might take a while because it's a really stupid question.
I almost
Ugh,
spat my drink out.
good. Fucking ruined your...
I actually didn't even notice the question. What was it?
The question she didn't ask on stream. It was a stupid question that she asked, just like kind of randomly about Akuma. Because do you guys know? Val,
I don't think
you told them, right?
did Val probably
I
yeah.
think so. Yeah. So he puts experience with weapons. Like he puts basically
He trains for
force.
100 years, and then he
Yeah.
puts those 100 years of experience into his sword.
Yeah, and then the sword is
The sword remembers.
the sword remembers.
How old is he?
Very
He's
old.
very old.
Okay. But because he can, because Mark said he puts only his sword skills into the sword. I was like, can you put like if he had cooking skills, can he put his cooking skills in like a knife or something?
a ladle.
A ladle.
And I'm sitting here like, the only reason this is relevant is because he actually has 100 years of theater training as well.
Yeah, because you
He
said it's
actually
because you
does
said that.
have 100 years in a skill that isn't swordsmanship.
It's
and
because
he
you
gets put
specifically
the
said that.
Oh.
I wouldn't have thought it if you didn't say that, and it's your fault. What kind of thing would a theater skill even go into? Like one of those theater
Drama.
masks, or like?
Yeah. I hate you.
Anyways, you did this to yourself.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it, okay?
Anyways, so this character is weird.
Can he put his talking skills into something?
No. He puts his talking skills into his breaths.
His breath, his lack thereof.
Voice box.
Yeah. Akuma's a bad boy.
But what you gonna do?
Anyways, he's okay. So yeah. Anyways, no one's asked Val about this, so Val won't answer.
Yeah.
The only one that knew Val had spent a lot of time with Akuma is
Haru.
Haru.
Yeah,
Because they
I
went to
did
dinner
indeed.
and Akuma talked
Yeah.
about it.
we did have a nice time.
It was a really nice dinner.
Did you ever make a insight check on that? On Akuma talking about Val? No?
I think
I
you just
believe
took
I did at some point, but I think I failed. My insight's not good.
Fair enough.
I thought you took it at face value. So
Ugh.
Val has too much information about the spiders.
Spent like 40 years of her life there.
Hence,
Yeah.
hence the warning I put up in Twitch chat.
Warning.
Warning: plot is occurring.
Yeah.
Warning.
Warning! Belle got a fucked up life.
Yeah.
It's
Belle
okay.
is still a child.
Plenty of friends. There's Mabu.
Does Akuma
Mabu's
count
dad,
or
Mabu's
not?
brother.
Huh?
Does Akuma count or not?
I was gonna count Akuma as a friend actually.
So friends, Akuma, Mabu, probably Fu.
Yeah,
Um,
Fu.
close enough. Uh, I don't think any of the people she randomly met at one time in a brothel count, but she
Fair
would
enough.
count them because they're the only people that when she was nice, they were nice to her.
To be fair,
Yes.
none of them were spiders, right? There was maybe one.
There was a
One spider.
couple.
Yeah, there's a couple.
I think there was one that literally said, "Hey, if anyone gives you trouble, tell me and I'll kill them."
Oh yeah, the bouncer. Yeah. Obviously.
But like, yeah, I don't think he was the bouncer. He was another guy that fucking spewed smoke out of himself.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, a lot of people that are well trained in the arts that Noah is learning
Ah,
Spew smoke like that.
use smoke. So Noah will start doing that too at some point.
Hell
Does he
yeah.
have to have tattoos?
No,
sick tats,
Can I
bro.
staple the tattoos onto Noah?
if you have a stapler.
Could you just give
I'll
me-
figure something out. That's not a staple.
Nails.
Can I
Super
just get new? Can I just get tattoos instead?
Sovereign glue.
sovereign glue. Never comes off.
There are two things that remove it, and it's the universal solvent and wish.
Ugh.
Can I
It's
just
because they haven't figured out
no, what
like,
I'll do
actual super glue removal yet.
Yeah, basically.
what I'll do is put this tattoos on Haru, then shoot spears at him, the water spears,
water
and make
spears.
them not explode.
Actually, to be fair, no, you have how many times have you hit your shadow arts upgrades?
I don't know. I don't think I've hit the next one yet. I think it's 7.
You're
Isn't
at
it?
6, right? It looks like
Yeah.
there's 2 arts archetypes here. So so it's way down here. Poison drinker, showstalker. Third and fifth. Oh, so ninth. Ninth is when you get more maneuvers. So you do have some tattoos though, because you are at fifth. So you can feel free to tell me where and
Tattoos.
what they are.
It's
Dick
just a tramp
tattoos.
stamp.
I was going to say if you say a dick shark, I would be upset.
Oh, I think I gave Akuma a dick
Not-
shark.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah, you
not
fucking
actually
did.
seriously, but
The
No,
thing
but I
that
did
ate
it.
Akuma's body is a big shark.
Yeah, you literally just have to look at the stupid drawing and you can see the shark's tail, right?
I think it's the head is going down. It's not actually on the dick.
Oh, fair enough.
It's not
We're
long
talking
enough.
about this on stream.
We can
It's
talk
fine.
about this type of thing on. We can talk about it on stream.
Yeah.
We just can't show it.
Yeah, we just can't show it. Yeah.
The stream is marked as mature. Like it's not meant for a younger audience. We just can't do anything to violate terms of service, which is very reasonable.
Don't worry, I'll just get my little sister on stream.
No, but see, then that's not me violating it. My stream specifically says mature when you log into it.
Yeah. And besides, they're not here. They have a trip. They went to a plane.
Yeah.
I'm currently home alone for.
You know something that would have
The
been really
entire week.
useful during that
And-
entire fight?
What?
Fucking
What?
that iron flower.
Yeah.
I thought
No.
about it at the beginning of the fight, and I was like, oh, that's a
He
shame.
Troy fell overboard. It's
No,
fine.
Troy was just downstairs fixing a barrel.
Yeah.
He was just like, what the fuck is that noise? Yeah, it's fine.
You know what's funny? You guys could have prevented the creation of a real Akuma by trying to separate him from Val, but the only person that got close was someone with a 10 strength score.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Val can't do it.
that's-
Couldn't. She was paralyzed the
do
whole
any
time.
of us? What is our strength scores? I am
7.
10.
Uh.
I am a caster.
You know what's surprising? I have a 12.
Oh shit! Plus
I am
There you
one.
go.
I am a caster with Shillelagh and Flameblade. I don't.
The reason why
Need
Troy is
Val
not
doesn't melee.
here is because he's currently in his room, passed out, listening to caramel dancing while rave lights are
He's just in the hold with a fucking barrel, man.
Yeah, he's barreling it up.
caramel dancing.
He's playing the music really fucking loud, so he couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
To be fair, the captain doesn't call for anyone below deck usually.
Yeah, that's fair. Whereas, Val will spend part of the first day cleaning the gun. Um,
Sure.
that makes sense.
A tinker's tool. It can't be bad, even if you're rolling at one.
Yeah. Wait, am I actually making a roll?
Yeah, just to see how well you clean it. See if you get many.
Attribute strength. I'm gonna roll it with fucking intelligence.
Sure.
Ooh,
You had advantage.
It's fine.
nice.
It's
So
nicely cleaned afterwards. If you did roll really high on it, I was going to give it advantage on its next shot.
Nice. It's fine. Yeah. I'd like to imagine Val would have learned how to tattoo sometime during the 30 years that she wasn't a slave.
Sure.
30 years not a
That's
slave.
something she wanted to learn. Absolutely.
like, hey, can jellyfish get tattoos?
Sure.
Why not?
Fair.
Sure, I guess.
Sure. That's a lot harder, but
I
sure.
hilariously think Irana probably can't. Not
Irana-
because she's like a fucking statue, and if she dies, I don't think it goes to the next life anyways.
She can enjoy it for one life, why not?
It's true. She can get
If she
tattoos.
doesn't want it, she can just
Everyone
die.
here can get tattoos. If you want a tattoo, guys, you can get one. Just remember, it's permanent.
Yeah.
You can press
Unless-
digit. You can press
Wait, no,
digit.
just prestidigitation.
You get a dick shark, Noah, you can't get rid of it. It's there forever.
Oh shit!
It's like, wasn't there like a subreddit?
I'll
that's
just
like,
I'll just draw it on myself with the glue.
What? No, why don't you use
So it can at least be
prestidigitation?
removed by something.
Prestidigitation.
You could probably just wish it away, my dude, even if it was just a real tattoo.
Real fake tattoos. Just have one of those
Using a ninth level spell to undo
of
an
bad
aesthetic
life.
choice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow,
Wow.
guys, gamers over here.
Or just get one of those like sticker tattoos.
Yeah.
You
Like basically
Just get it.
Prestige, yeah.
yeah.
Because Prestige lasts only an hour.
Only an hour, and you can just do it again since it's a travel camp.
That's useful though. That means you could like try your tattoos out before you buy them.
Yeah, that is useful.
Also, it means that if you want a specific tattoo, you can press digit on yourself and say, I want this, but real.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Oh
have
yeah,
to
then you've
do-
already got the lines and the highlights and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it only lasts an hour. Tattoos take longer than an
No, no, no.
hour.
No,
Well, no, but you can do it again. It's not like you
yeah,
can't.
do it again.
Yeah, but then you'll be moving. And you need to realign it perfectly with what's been done.
No, it's true,
Or
but it's
just
also one of those they can trace it out within an hour.
Yeah.
Doing the
And
whole
also you
thing
can-
will probably take longer, but
Yeah.
at least they'll get the gist and know what it looks
Ah.
like.
My current brain can't think of how to write this letter, so I'll write it when I'm.
You can also probably just do it in point form, and that would be like just as efficient. You can just be like, imagine Nami said this.
This is literally like a mail. You got mail. You got.
You've got mail.
Fucking Mabu still hasn't replied.
Do you guys remember in the Digimon movie when they DDoS the villain by sending him too much mail?
Wait, that's actually what
That's actually what happened.
Yeah.
Digimon are hackers.
Kind of reminds me of one of the things that happened in what was the game called? Fuck. Give me a second.
It was literally hacking, by the way, Noah, because the main character was his name. Is his name Izzy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got him.
It literally reroutes all of his mail to the Digimon's email address.
Yeah.
The only reason they have his email address is because that's how he was traveling through the internet, because it was way back with AOL. So he had to use his internet, his email address to actually get
Yikes.
online. So it's so funny. It's actually hilarious.
Oh yeah, one of the things that happened in World of Goo. That's where you talk to the internet, and you can decide to undelete every single email, spam or not, and it causes the facility you're currently in to explode.
Do you have Venom Torrent yet?
No, I just clicked
Yeah, I
it.
was gonna say, if you had that, you could literally have just deleted his body from existence.
Real fake.
Real fake Akumas.
It literally disintegrates everything that it kills. Just vaporizes it instantly.
Like that meme where they
I
scream and
remember
then
when I
just-
had poisons that did interesting things.
I mean, you
But
could have.
instead, I wanted to be spooky boy.
You did
Yeah.
want to be spooky boy. I mean, Akuma is really spooky. You know what would actually be really cool? If you got to keep his sword.
Yikes.
It's a pretty yikes sword, but like also, it'd be really
Am
fucking
I
cool.
gonna be hearing things now?
Mate, no, no.
no, not quite.
Okay,
Valve
so
picked the sword
basically,
up.
because he puts all his experience in the sword, the person who wields the sword also has all that experience. It means that you would literally have like 1,000+ years of fighting experience in like one instance. It'd be fucking hype. But also,
Yeah, just don't worry about the other part.
But
just
also,
don't think
yikes.
about it. Just don't worry about the other part. Yeah, we'll figure out a
I'm
way to
just-
do that.
I'll, yeah, I'll just do the pointing of the specific things I would Nami would say in the letter, and just anything fluff in between is just fluff you can
Yeah,
think
yeah.
of, whatever. Easier for me.
I imagine like Nami is very eloquent, especially in her writing, like more so than
Yeah.
actual speaking. As well
Like-
as she would probably do all the fluff words and other things like that, and it'd probably be like a really this is my headcanon, right? A really long letter to explain a really really inconsequential detail.
That is exactly what the plan is. I
Yeah.
even started like, "Dear Mrs. Bell," and everything.
It's just that like it's one of those. It's very reasonable that you as a player would take a while to do that because I think it would just take a while to do.
It should take a while because this is not the type of person I am. This is the type of person Nami is.
Who the fuck is looking at my notes?
Me. I want to see them.
Share your secrets. all your secrets
Yikes,
are
This
belong to
fucking
us.
huge block of black, Isabel. Oh my god.
What?
Because I'm guessing you copied it from Discord, so it kept all the.
Oh yeah. When I copy something, I specifically keep the formatting so that I know where it's from.
It looks fucking awful.
It's fine. These are my notes. You don't get to judge me. At least I'm taking notes.
That is the thing.
I missed the part with the shiny white ship because that was like the 1 minute I was cut out.
Yeah.
And getting my
It's just-
Ethernet cable.
It's just a joke
Oh,
that Noah predicted.
Yeah, I know. I remember that
Yeah,
part, but
Izzy,
Hmm?
can you punch in all of the stuff you yelled at the brain in a jar for onto the note sheet?
okay, sure. I only did the two things. I will copy and paste it in. Where
Yeah,
is
you also put the thing about the note in Nami having some of the tattoos. I'll do that. Yeah.
It's shared with me. The ultimate bad idea.
Shut up!
Oops. Paste. What are you typing?
I'm
Whatever it
typing,
is, he's typing furious.
letter to Val from Mabu. Why don't you not click onto it and wait until the end, and then you can read it to the class because it's going to arrive today.
Oh, convenient.
Hell yeah. Show us the class what you've done.
I'll go open the fucking document then. Oh, it moved up in my time thing because it was edited just now. Tell me when you're done. I won't scroll to the bottom till then. How y'all doing?
Clickety clackety.
Clickety clackety.
Yeah, it should be good.
Okay, cool.
So the letter kind of flutters itself over to Val.
Post brain
and
in a
lands.
jar. Wait, did it not update? Oh, there it is. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
When are you gonna play Minecraft again?
I don't know.
Fine.
So
Tomorrow.
You got any games on your
do you think
phone?
it would be better to ask the real Akuma or the head in the jar what the fuck is happening on the inside?
Well, the end.
This is immediately after looking at the letter.
Wait. Excuse me?
Do you think it's better to talk to, well, is there someone better to talk to on the inside? Maybe just calling Terry. Is Terry in the ball?
Why would he give a I mean, I guess he does give a shit, but like,
It's not even if he gives a shit, it's if he knows.
yeah, that's the thing. But head in a jar would probably be better, just 'cause, he's not exactly gonna do anything
That's true.
regardless of what
It
we
doesn't give
ask
him new
currently.
information.
But
All right.
we could ask him about what the meeting with the call was
No,
about.
that's one of the questions. Yes. Anyways, head in a jar. Now head on the deck, in a jar.
Yep. Slits wrists.
More blood.
Ugh.
All right. So first question. First question. What was that meeting about?
With the call, it was about the deployment of his death troops across most of the country.
Does Val know who the call is?
You guys have actually been in
We went
A
to
meeting. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
call. You know that you only saw the puppets of the call, but you know that they basically lead the country from the shadows.
It's not really in the shadows if it's just a meeting.
Yeah, but the only people that ever actually see them are the leaders of the clans.
Okay.
Yeah. Why though? Why'd they do those things?
Well, I mean,
Yes. So why did they do those?
someone is attempting to kill the call, so
Oh yeah. Yeah.
retributive
I
strike,
forgot
I
I
suppose.
forgot my mom was doing that. Yikes.
Yikes. Why is it a bad
I'd
idea?
want to I really want to say that I'd like to save to help her, but I don't.
What?
I'd like
What?
to say I care about my mother that much, but I can't.
What's the wording? How do I want to say this? What would cause Mabu to specifically say, "Do not go to the Elflands"?
That would probably be because
Ah,
I deployed all of my troops there to conquer it for us.
I thought you.
It was at the call's command. I'm just doing what they're asking me to do.
honestly, that's probably not a bad turnout if they, can take over the massive amount of tanks rolling over everything. But something tells me
They won't.
I like how you still make the assumption that there's more than one tank.
yeah, we do. Mostly because the
mean-
general got really mad and yelled at me a lot.
Better safe than sorry.
No, here's
Or
that thing where
yelled at us a
so
lot.
we know they have the real tank. First of all, second of
Yeah.
all, we know he can make more tanks, though it's blood magic, so he kind of
Drink.
kills himself to do it.
Yeah, but like,
He could still at
who's
least make
saying
one.
he can't have other people do it?
There's at
And there's
least
still at least the real ones
Yeah.
still.
so my assumption is there's at least 2 tanks, so that's still plural. Anyways,
And that doesn't mean they can't just, not make them the standard way.
is there any way I can convince you to call them back?
As a head in the jar.
Oh, it doesn't matter if it's the head in the jar. If he tells me how to convince him to call him back, I can convince the other one.
Well, I mean, you know how much I like you.
heavy sigh.
Again, though, wait, why do we care about the elves? We kind of were going
Oh no, we
to
don't care
fuck
about the
with
elves.
them.
Just specifically, Mabu said don't go there.
Yeah, but like we just have to prevent them from killing us.
No, that's true.
And as long as we have like I guess as long as we have a way off, ship or otherwise, that's not exactly gonna be, or it's not exactly hard to evade spiders over water. Don't really do that.
I'm sure they could steal a boat.
I feel like I would still refute that.
Yeah, they don't know what a boat is.
No, but they can see the things floating on the water. And certainly speaking, they know that if they kill the crew, they won't be able to get anywhere, so they can steal the boat with the crew.
That would at least be something, yes.
Yes, possible if a high-ranking officer thought to do that.
Yes.
Though if a low-rank guy saw it, killing people on board definitely sounds fun.
Yeah, that's
Me
true.
too, thanks. And yeah, good luck teaching having spiders learn how to sail. Sail.
Stop. Fucking reminds me of high school.
So bad.
I still do like that song. I have one more question. Ah,
But
Yeah.
that wasn't really
That
a
was
question.
an interesting question.
it's not a question.
It was a request.
What's the question?
Is he?
Uh,
Do you want me to like leave you two or something?
oh no, I'm just trying to think of a question. I suppose something that's always been in my mind is why do you want to die?
It kind of gets tedious.
Life is tedious.
Says the dead guy.
Says the dead not guy.
You want to come back to
Trying
life.
talk to.
No, you want to come back to life, but you think life
Oh,
is
yes, I
tedious.
didn't have an honorable death. Of course I want to come back to life, you fucking idiot.
Wait, but what happens when you're not talking to us?
Huh? Just deanimates?
Oh, I couldn't have even done that. It's every 10 days.
Yeah, no worries.
He wasn't totally dismissed.
Huh? Okay, anyways. We can also just call the real one, but like, anyways. Fuck him. Fuck this man. Not sexually, just he's fucking awful.
Look at the PTSD boy.
To be honest, the PTSD boy is truly just bougie, but like also
PTSD boy 2.
electric
Electric
boogaloo.
Boogaloo.
He is electric boogaloo.
Boogaloo. Oh god.
We all thought the same thing, and yet
Yes, in unison. This pair of pants feels like it almost has pockets.
actually, I don't have to do this letter now. I can just do it the
Actually,
entire
no,
week.
I'm gonna make.
Death saving throw.
No.
He's already dead.
I'm gonna make the captain make an insight check on you, saying he's an awful man. 24. Does Val really think he's an awful, horrible man?
Here, wait, what's my... Is it deception or persuasion? I'm gonna say
Are
Yeah.
you lying?
she...
Or are you secretly thinking something else? Because that would
Oh my.
Okay, I'm gonna roll this one because it's higher.
Okay.
And because she's not sure
Good enough.
anyways.
Okay,
There you go. I missed it
doesn't
anyways.
before. I can't believe you have an. Wow.
Fucking persuading the shit out
So-
of people.
So...
Except him.
The
was it-
captain's looking at you with one eye, rubbing his chin.
I mean, okay, so...
She's
Or-
hard to read.
No, she missed, didn't she?
Yeah, no, she did, but
Whiffed.
eh.
But it's basically so he was one of like 3 people that was nice to her.
But he's also still kind of a jerk.
More than a little.
Like, hmm.
And also she stands by the idea that he is probably the person who is most deserving of her fear.
Yeah, that's fair. uh,
So does Belle have Helsinki syndrome?
What's that?
The when somebody's captured and the
Stockholm.
captured person, yeah, Stockholm.
Not really. Arguably, Izzy, if you want to share this, I was going to say Val's time with Kuma was less of being trapped than it was with Bushi.
She.
Yeah.
Bushi.
I mean, okay, so for no one knows this, but basically speaking, for her time there, she was just chilling most of the time. It was a pretty chill month, relatively speaking.
Yeah.
Minimal torture, minimal mental strain. She learned how to use a sword
She learned all of the Shugumo weapons.
during that month.
So, Haru, she is proficient in the same weapons as you.
Mind you, she
Yeah.
could
I
use them
kind of
worse.
assumed that, when she could also spider climb, and I can't, but I'm an actual spider.
I think you would have proficiency in that, or like advantage in that, or be good at it.
No, because the spiders
No.
can't actually climb.
Spiders can't spin webs.
Yeah.
But no, so that
It's
single
just
month,
ironic. It's not actually a problem.
the single month was pretty chill overall.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like a sleepover.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be honest, more so than anything else.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was a question I wanted to ask. You were explaining the tattoos. How did you get them? How did you say he got them? Because
He
for the notes.
got them in turn of doing something else. So he got something and then got the cursed tattoo in exchange for that.
As a reward.
Well,
I'm just gonna-
the tattoo was not the reward. The tattoo was the curse. The reward was given to him in exchange for the tattoo.
Okay, right.
I'm just gonna say got him by doing favors.
Yeah. Not that you know what they were, but
But there must be
together.
something.
A random thought that just like crossed my mind. I think Maki has superior dark vision.
Yep.
Okay, just wanted to.
She actually has one step above superior dark vision.
Yeah, but she also can't sunlight well.
Yeah, I will. Like I said, I'll stat that out if I ever feel the need to.
Yeah.
After this, I know how to draw a pirate Nami with a
It'd be so
plush
cute.
parrot.
It'd be so
Arr.
cute.
Yeah, the plush parrot.
No, it doesn't have to be a
that's on
plush
her.
parrot. She has a familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Parrot
but I
familiar.
would think the plush parrot would be cuter. Wait, no, give the robotic owl an eye patch and a hat.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh. Yeah. So fucking cute.
Awesome. So yeah, that's where we'll end this session. We're coming up on the islands, which I'll have built
By
for
next
this
session.
session.
Yo.
Troy
I will
continues
also have for you, Arana, because I don't think I've made your Fire Ben 10 watch effect
No.
yet. I will have that done for that as well. There will probably be some fights there.
Cough.
And it'll be a session, There'll be treasure.
I
Sesh.
guess the more I think about it, I guess Irana is Ben 10, or at least a watch.
Ben 1 million.
She's
Actually, Arana.
Yeah.
Arana 7.
Has a cousin. Called aliens.
It's like Kevin 11, right?
Oh god,
His
that is
grandpa
what
made-
he's called, isn't he?
11.
Anyways, we'll throw out the raid now then.
Yeah.
Uh, anyone have preference?
This person. Let's see this person.
Who's level up dice?
I have one.
Oh, I know who level up dice is. It's that guy on YouTube that makes the dice. They have
Dice
Dungeons
dice.
and Dragons, apparently right now. Anyways, so what's up?
I think I have one. 7 viewers, or should we hunt
I'm
somebody for
tempted to just
somebody
raid
lower?
this. You know what? Here, I'm just gonna raid this person because I like this person. This guy is cool. And also
Alright.
it's Dungeons and Dragons because we're moving from
It
Dungeons.
makes
This
sense
is
on
true.
theme.
I think it's this guy. I'm pretty
Mm-hmm.
sure. It looks the fucking thing looks different than I remember. But anyways,
Night stream.
good night, stream.
Bye.
Good night, y'all. Or don't.
Thanks for hanging out.
Bad night.
Mhm.
Boop.